What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday, May 26th. No, that's not right. May 29th. See, it's all fucked up now. I had it all good. Now it's May 29th.
Warped back in time 3 days.
It'll be May 30th by the time we start.
We're all in different time zones. I don't know how it works, but I want to welcome you to the first ever Glass Cannon Network Naish rally. This is a first for us. We've done some like marathons before. We've done Extra Life. We used to do some crazy strange Aeons marathons back in the day. We did a lot of crazy stuff during COVID, but we've never done a 3-day weekend that is built around one thing and one thing only, and that is building the Glass Cannon Network with the help of you, Glass Cannon Nation, or as we affectionately call you, the Naish. So what is this about? What we're going to do is we're going to just game all weekend long, and you're going to watch it, and you're going to like it. And if you really like it, what I want you
You're
to
going to
do,
watch it,
you're
and you're going to like it. Really raising the bar.
We're just going to hang out. We got together some of our favorite people that we've been working with over the past decade. We put together an amazing slate of games and casts, and we're just going to start gaming from now pretty much all the way until Sunday night. We're going to do Mothership right now. That's what's going to be happening here. And then Regency Cthulhu after that tonight. And then we kick back off tomorrow at noon. Joe is going to be doing Twilight 2000, right?
That's right.
And then
T2K.
Skid's going to be playing some original D&D, or is it AD&D? What is it?
AD&D is sort of a hybrid between first and second edition AD&D.
Wild. And then Joe is going to be taking the reins for some Shadow Dark. What's the plan there? You any teaser, Joe?
Oh my God. I'm so excited for that game. Not only is it Kirkovich, I sent him an email today. I can't contain my excitement. It's Kirkovich, Paula, Sydney, and Kate. And I have planned nothing at all. It's going to be amazing. Nobody's got a character, and there is no adventure.
Yeah.
So we are firing it up. We are rolling up ability scores on the spot, and then jumping into an absolutely deadly randomly generated dungeon. And
Also,
we'll
the
see who
subject
survives.
line of that email said, Shadow Arc.
Good start. Good start. Old
Shadow Arc.
It's the kind of attention to detail we're exemplifying all weekend.
I was like, I didn't agree to play Shadow Arc.
The dungeon final boss is Noah. You're in an arc. And there's lots of-
Now that's you don't have the adventure yet. That's what you got to do now. You got to do an arc.
you
now, Joe.
Improv it.
Right.
Filled with evil giraffes, 2x2. Evil.
And they're all having sex. Stop!
The Aronofsky version.
After this unprepared Shadow Dark game, we're going to be finishing off the night with a little mythic Bastion land. And I will talk more tomorrow night, prime time, 8 p.m. Eastern, about this beast. That is going to be a lot of fun. And then, boom, we're back on Sunday, kicking things off with Brindlewood Bay, with Sydney's New Year's resolution to GM. We're putting her in the GM seat. She's going to be running Brindlewood Bay. If you're not familiar with this is like Murder, She Wrote meets Lovecraft, like a cozy little Lovecraftian murder mystery. And then we're bringing back the Impossible Landscapes cast with, I think, new characters for a new Delta Green, getting the trunk one shot, and then finishing off this amazing weekend with a Haunted City reunion with our main man, Jared. Jared, what can you tell us about this? It's been a couple years since we've seen Haunted City.
Well, I was going to tell you, they're all asking for more money to do it. So,
hey, well, this is a good thing we're doing this.
And I've been fighting.
Now's a
with
good
them,
time to
and,
bring that up, Jared. That's a
is
great
this okay? Is this
to
okay
bring
to
that
bring that up?
Negotiating 101. You've got us by the balls.
It's going to be amazing. It's going to be awesome. It's the original cast of Haunted City, and we're going to do a storyline. And this time they are reprising their characters, except for Ross Bryant, the man of many faces, who will be playing a new character. I don't want to tell you more than that. It will be its own thing, but if you've watched Haunted City, it will be a continuation of that. So I'm super excited.
Very, very exciting. So as you can see, we've got quite the lineup prepared for this weekend. And our goal is to really grow the network and help you sort of help us direct the future of the network. This is not only in terms of how much content we're going to do, but what content we're going to do. And so what we need you to do all weekend long is head to jointhenaish.com or just go straight to patreon.com/glasscannon. And you can do one of several things. You can subscribe. Let's say you haven't taken the leap yet to subscribe. You can subscribe at $6 a month, $12 a month, $25 a month. You can be one of these wackos that gives $500 a month and gets to hang out with us and do cocaine backstage. It's amazing. It's a real perk. You got to bring your own Coke, but that's what happens at $5.
BYOC.
BYOC. You can also upgrade your pledge. Say you're at 6 right now. This is a great weekend to jump to 12. But maybe you're like, fuck, I can't quite jump to 12 right now. You can make a custom pledge. Go from 6 to 8. Go from 8 to 10. Every dollar is going to generate what we're calling power. It's going to generate 1 power point. And at certain power points along the way, certain like cumulative power, you're going to unlock goals, which I'll talk about in just 2 seconds before we start actually playing Mothership. But another thing you can do is switch to annual. So if you upgrade and switch to annual, you'll earn power 2 times over. So say, for example, you're at $6 a month and you switch to 12, that earns 6 power. And then if you go annual, you're going to lock in another 12 power for going annual at 12. If you're at 12 and you go to 15, that's 3 power. And then if you go annual at 15, you're going to earn another 15 power. So there's lots of different ways that you can earn power, but it's all about subscribing if you're not subscribing, going with as high of a pledge that you feel comfortable with, upping your pledge if you can, and locking in annual just gets those bonus points. And it really helps us because it lets us sort of get an idea of what the year is going to look like if you go annual. And you get 10% off annual memberships if you decide to just lock in for the full year. You know you're going to listen anyways, so why not make the leap? So those are, I believe, all of the ways that you can earn power. But Troy, what is all this power? What are we actually going to unlock? Well, if I go back to the State of the Nation in January, I gave sort of a cursory look at what this was going to be. And then even in this last week's Glass Cannon News Network, I said one thing, and then I just listened to feedback all week. And I said, you know what? We need to break this apart. We need to throw rocks at the whole goal system and make smaller milestones along the way. They're going to get you excited because ultimately we're hoping there's going to be a lot of people that for some reason or another haven't discovered us. We've got 70,000 plus YouTube subscribers, not that as many Patreon subscribers. If those people haven't subscribed yet, well, hopefully playing all weekend long is going to make you, those people, be like, you know what? I really like these guys. I believe in what they're doing. I think they're great. That skid is a real looker. Let's make the jump. Join thenaish.com, patreon.com/glasscannon, and subscribe. But for you, if you want to see more of what you love, that's what these new step goals are going to be. So instead of waiting all the way up into 20,000 power to release, getting the two seasons of Get in the Trunk this year, instead of just the planned one, we're breaking things up a little differently. Actually, McD, let's just go to the graphics so you don't have to see us on screen, and I will show you.
But Skid's a looker.
Skid is a looker. If you can leave him and
Deprive
take him away
for several seconds.
So here's what it's going to be. At 5,000 power, we're changing this up. You're going to get a season of the One Ring right away. Right away. We talked about like bringing back New Game Who Dis, like a brand new version of New Game Who Dis, and it was going to include One Ring and Mothership. We're like, you know what? People are excited about this. Let's give them that right away. So at 5,000 power, we should unlock that in about an hour. You're going to get a whole season, a little mini series of the One Ring. And if that is the show that you love, we'll create more seasons of it. That's how this is going to go. At 10,000 power, you're going to get more Star Wars content. I was in studio all week last week with Rob and the whole time for Chaos Cast. And we were just talking Star Wars the whole week. Like, we really need to do more Star Wars. We released those Age of Empire videos a few weeks ago. Between RPG content, between Star Wars Unlimited, between all the miniature battle games and stuff, I just feel like we really love Star Wars. We should be doing more of it. At 10,000 power, you're going to get more role-playing. You might get some trading card games. You might get, it's just going to be Star Wars. We might call it Kirk's Cantina. Who knows? 15,000 power.
Off the top of the jump.
You're going to get a new season of Voyagers of the Jump. I've seen this as one of the more asked for things that people want. They want to see more Voyagers of the Jump. Matthew Capitacasa, when he's in his cups, always tells me he's got one more season in him. He's like, just give me one more, as he takes a big puff from a cigar. And now you have a chance to help out Matty and make it happen. That happens at 15,000 power. Then at 20,000 power, just like we said, you're going to get not one, but 2 seasons of Get in the Trunk this year. And if we hit that this weekend, you will get that probably as soon as next month, if we can. We'll try and get into production right away. We've already got like all the plans of what's going to happen. But if we are a little slower on that goal, then it's just going to be one season that you'll get later this summer. At 25,000 power, how about another season of Haunted City? We're done. We got everybody back together for the reunion. We started talking. We're like, we just got to do another season. Well, we can make that happen at 25,000 power. At 30,000 power, you're going to get a limited series run of Mothership. This is the thing that I've been really excited about wanting to do for a while. I've never played it. Tonight is going to be the first time playing it. If you enjoy what you see, you can get an entire season of it with this exact cast. So what happens at 40,000 power plus? Well, we'll find out. But right now, I think it's time to bring up the old power bar and see how things are looking since I have started vomiting this entire message to the crowd as I take a sip of water.
No,
Much
there's no
needed.
time.
Sip of water.
Now, we can't see any of that shit, but you guys can see it.
I can see it. I'm looking at
468.
460. Okay, all right. So nice little base.
That's great.
That goes back to everybody that's been subscribing along the way or upping their pledge this week or in the past few weeks. We've set the base all based on that. So this is where we're at. We're already on the road to, that says 2 seasons of Get in the Trunk. That is not the correct meter, McD. That is, that's an old meter, buddy. Not sure what that is. That is, that's incorrect. So
That is false advertising.
That's the
is
wrong
what that
meter.
is.
We're
And
really,
unfortunately, Troy, if
5,000
this
power.
meter fills up, the One Ring doesn't happen, and the 2 seasons of Get in the
Yeah.
Trunk does.
Oh,
McD, look
So
at
we
the.
need to change. Is there a way to get the power?
You just have to use the thing that the HTML file that I sent you today.
Weird.
Yes, I sent you all.
A
of
way to get the
meters
power points
today.
out of that meter and into the other meter?
No, they're lost now. We've lost that power.
Okay, those power points are lost, and we want to apologize for that. But if you keep supporting us,
Please.
we can raise those 468 again. We'll call it dry run.
Yeah.
We'll call that a dry run.
Yep. This is-
60,000 power gets us a new
I
meter.
just resent them to you. I just resent them all to you, but I sent them earlier today.
I just think it's so weird that there's one that says 5,000.
okay.
Weird.
All right, so I'm gonna let you guys vamp for a second. McD, pull me down. I'm gonna hop on a phone call with you guys. We'll be back in 1 second. Skid and Joe and Rob and Jared. You guys do it.
I don't know how to-
do what.
You think on my feet?
Wait, what?
Make sure you.
What are we supposed to do? Oh no, he's gone. So Gaza has been a trouble area.
Jared, Jared.
Jeez, what was that a bad?
That's the problem. The problem with live. I just love the idea of the 468 being gone. I think that is so hilarious. Because somebody just
Due
said
to
in
a
chat,
clerical error.
and I'm so happy. Was that? Sorry. Was it unique, Dan? Yeah, just changed from monthly to annual, easier than I expected. Logged into Patreon
No,
and clicked a few times.
you
Done.
thought wrong.
Thank you so much. But yeah, all the power
Thank
you
you.
generated is gone.
If we go
Unfortunately,
to
that
negative
power is
power-
gone.
Yeah, if we go to negative power, one of us gets killed. Like it starts to go the other way.
Level drain.
Yeah, at negative 5,000
My
power,
wife
we'll
is just
hang
off
Rob
camera
Berkovich.
with a shotgun, trained on it.
Jesus.
I'm afraid there is a prophecy that if enough people unsubscribe during the Naish rally, we will create an anti-Naish.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Sort of like an antichrist.
Yeah.
That will rule the world.
back.
Oh, hi, Troy, you're back.
Oh,
Okay.
Troy's back.
I heard about the Antichrist.
We're just talking Gaza.
It's so good. How are things
Oh my
going? All right, so I think we're back in business, or we will be soon. This is the benefit of doing it live. You get to see all the warts and all of the process. But that correct bar should be up very soon.
McDee's got to mute. We're hearing that lawnmower again.
Yeah, yep, I'm
muted
Yeah.
mic.
Sounds like a leaf blower to me now, Rob, or some sort of air moving device.
Yes, they're blowing around whatever had been trimmed earlier.
By the way, my Mothership character comes with a leaf blower, so I think that should
Did
be.
you roll a leaf blower?
That is one of the random
I wish I did.
equipment choices.
Let me see here. Our faces are Brady bunching around, but I think we're almost ready to go. So, anyways, that's that's the whole spiel. By the end of the weekend, watch how tight that spiel is going to be. We'll send scripts to everybody, and the tech will be solid. But that's the thing. It's like we're doing this all on our own. You know what I mean? Like as much as we've grown over the past 10 years, we still have so far to go, and we want to do it with you. So this is a big weekend. In the meantime, we're just going to fucking hang out and play and try and make you laugh, because I think we do it better than anybody else. Let's play some Mothership. Skid, I know you played Mothership at the retreat last year. Had you ever played before?
No, that was my first time, and Jim Zub was running sort of an after-hours game, but sort of after our regularly scheduled stuff, and he was just like, come play Mothership. I was like, okay, and I did, and it was a blast.
Yeah.
It was very, very fun. And,
I heard
Jim was great, but yeah, it was awesome.
I heard that game was particularly good. And Jared, you've played everything, so I'm sure you're in several Mothership campaigns right now.
Yeah, my 2 Mothership home campaigns. No, I played a little bit on the Stream of Blood way back a long time ago. And I ran it, and I don't, I think I'm excited to play again, because I think I was still getting my head around this. Mothership has kind of a OSR kind of a philosophy, and I think I was still getting my head around that at the time. So I'm excited to play instead of run it.
Yeah, it's very interesting. For all of us, this is most of our first times, and we're going to be kind of learning and talking about the rules as we try to engage with them. But at the end of the day, this is really just about trying to live in each moment and think about what your characters would actually do, and then I'm going to adjudicate as best I can if I think that needs a dice roll. But from what I understand, you really are going to roll dice when you're under pressure. You know what I mean? When shit is like tense, that's when you're going to roll dice. The rest of the time, it's just kind of like, exploration and learning who these people are. So without further ado, jump in. I'm in the Discord, Joe. Is there going to be some cool fucking sci-fi music? Is that just for us, or do they get to hear it too?
They'll get to hear it too. At least, yeah, we think. Yeah, exactly. Little cantina jams.
All right, as we chug along, we are 1/10 of a way through this first rally power meter. Let's jump in to Mothership. Get my little notes here. Your hauler shudders violently as it tears free from faster than light travel, and we just see the outside of this vessel as it sort of like rolls into view. It's called the Last Shift, and then we're inside of the ship, and for a moment we just like look out the viewport window and see stars, just that empty expanse of space. Then we hear warning chimes pulsing throughout the ship. Somewhere in the hull, we hear metal creaking, coolant hissing, cargo rattling. The smell of recycled air and machine oil hangs heavy in the cabin. And then in the viewport, we see the asteroid. This is a large, lumpy mass of black rock that's just suspended in the void of space. But this one is like wrapped, a portion of it is wrapped in scaffolding. There's like docking arms, silos on the surface, industrial floodlights that paint these long, sickly beams across its surface. And part of the station just sort of disappears entirely into the darkness of the asteroid, almost like the asteroid is just swallowing this mining operation. The ship's onboard computer chirps, approaching docking perimeter of Ypsilon 14. You know what your job is. Your contract is simple. You are to drop off supplies, pick up the processed ore, refuel, and get the fuck out. En route to a trading satellite, where you'll then drop off the cargo and then get some much needed R&R. In sci-fi terms, this is what, like, I think you've been going at it for a while, so this is like the last job you've got to do before you can get some R&R, and the R&R mechanic in here is awesome. But yeah, this is the kind of job nobody remembers 2 weeks later. You just get it done, you move on. Static crackles over the comms, and a woman's voice cuts through. Cargo vessel, this is Ypsilon 14.
Sorry for the delay. We've been having some technical issues up here. You are cleared for docking bay 2.
And outside the window, we see the lights of this station just blinking. And you see another ship that's docked at docking bay 1. And then each of you sort of walk up to the viewport window to take in this scene. Who do we see on this ship called the Last Shift? Let's start with Rob.
Staring through the window is a android. He is pale white, very short white hair. There's a barcode printed across his forehead, and he's just like coolly watching everything with a sort of a distanced look about him. His hands are like sort of folded behind his back. He's wearing like a onesie. No, not a onesie. What the fuck do they call it? A coverall. No, yeah.
Wearing a
wearing a
pajamas.
wearing a
children's
child's pajamas. With a little, and his little android butt is hanging out of the back flap.
All
No,
right,
he's
now
wearing
it's
like
your
a-
bedtime. Step
Yeah.
away from the window.
Yeah, he's wearing like much of this book. It's very inspired by Alien, right? So he's wearing the ash, sort of pale blue coverall
Okay.
with various patches on him, and one of the patches just says "bad bitch." Underneath that is his actual name, and it says Ted 47.
Did you roll, bad bitch?
I did the scroll through and looked at all the different patches, and that.
Oh,
obviously
really?
jumped out.
Oh.
Yeah, so the game lets you I mean, you can pick it or you roll on a table and it tells you what the patch on your coverall says. So and they're quite amusing. And
Yeah,
you
I think if I
chose bad
trinket-
bitch.
Yeah,
Does
I chose
Ted-
bad bitch.
Ted thinks he's a bad bitch?
Well, no, if you want to know the truth, it's that on his last crew mission, the humans, as like a joke, like stitched it onto him because he's very like serious and very androidy, and they're like ha ha ha, and that was before the android revolution happened on the ship, the android mutiny, where Ted's 3 through 46 were blown out the airlock. And he still thinks about how his android brothers and sisters are floating in space undying because they can't self-destruct and they're just floating through the vacuum of space.
Well, it makes sense. The 3 through 46 models always were a bit twitchy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what he's thinking of as he like looks out into the inky blackness of space.
That's some dark shit, man.
Yeah, this is what happens when I come up with a character at like 11:30 at night.
I like this. Okay. Anybody feel like rolling up next? Who else?
I
who's
can talk
next?
about my character if you want.
Yeah, please, Jared.
Yeah,
Who will you be playing this evening?
Yeah, I am a Teamster. My name is Gail Moldenauer. And Gail Moldenauer is a big, muscular guy with a shaved head. And with his coveralls, they're kind of like unzipped a little bit, and you can see kind of his naked, muscular chest with like some He's got a couple necklaces, you know, and he's got tattoos with esoteric meanings that he'll explain to you if you ask him about it. And he's got one of those things you use to just work out your hand. And he's just like working out his hand while we're docking. And with the other hand, he's reading my, you roll up a patch and you roll up a trinket. And the trinket I rolled up was a manual called Treat Your Rifle Like a Lady. Now, you would think that would be more appropriate for a Marine. That is one of the classes in Mothership. Treat your rifle like a lady for a Marine. But what you don't know is that actually there was a manual called Treat Your Rifle Like a Lady that told Marines how to survive emotionally and mentally for many years out in space, away from society. And it has spread to non-Marines now. And it's all about living that sort of ascetic kind of monk lifestyle out in space. Your equipment is your lover. Your equipment is your family. Treat your rifle like a lady. So Moldenauer is constantly rereading little passages of Treat Your Rifle Like a Lady, and he is like one of these guys that believes that he is, he is working his brain and his body at all times to prepare for the dangers of space.
I love this. And what is his class again? He's not a
He's
Marine.
a teamster, so
Teamster.
he's
Teamster.
basically just like, you know, a technical worker. He's industrial equipment skill. He's got 0G skill. He's got some piloting, and I gave him athletics because he's constantly doing push-ups
Yeah.
and, you know, calisthenics. That's what he does to kind of fulfill himself spiritually aboard the ship.
I like this. Okay.
It's based on my own life.
That's what I was going to say.
I was
Yeah.
saying it sounds very familiar.
It's based on it's based on how I live my life.
How about for once you play somebody that isn't you, Jared?
Yeah.
Would be nice.
Yeah. You got a Thigh Master going right now, don't you?
He's got one underneath
off
the screen.
Yeah.
Patient. I could do it all day.
I'm ready to give birth right now.
What do you think, Joe? Do you want to introduce your
Sure.
3-year-old girl?
Sure.
Playing Charlene.
You joke, but you see a rather young-looking character, human male, who stands by the window. Also, well, no, I would say sort of hand on hip, and just kind of like leaning lazily against a beam that is, you know, within the cockpit area. And he's very slim, kind of short. He's got this like coif of hair. So like the sides of his head are shaved, and he has this like big coif of like curly hair.
Love a quad.
And he's wearing what would just look like terrestrial sunglasses. But maybe briefly we can see through these sunglasses. They're kind of like, I describe them like Beautiful Mind sunglasses. Well, not Beautiful Mind glasses. So as we peer through the glasses, you see there are a million calculations being done at once as he's like watching this other ship, and you can see like the meters per second. You can see the change. You can see the delta in the speed. You can see the drift. You can see the size of the ship, the distance from the closest, you know, gravitational force, whatever, like all of these things that are going on. And he's just sort of like taking it all in, absorbing all the data and generating some of it himself. So it helps him, but it's also not just like, you know, it doesn't do all the work. It's a glasses of his own invention. This is Dr. Helios Zinn, a master physicist and one of the earliest graduates of Space Academy. I don't know.
That's like the third level of skill mastery.
No, mastery is the third level. So actually, I'm saying that incorrectly. He is an expert of physics and a master of hyperspace technology. So he does all the calculations for all of our jumps.
Wow.
And for all of the minutia that goes into orbital mechanics and all that kind of stuff. So he's an expert physicist, and that builds into master of a few different things, but I chose hyperspace
Because that's like you're one of the biggest expert on a galactic scale. You're like one of the greatest experts of this.
And he
of this
appears to
field.
be maybe 27 years old. Like he looks super young.
Like a
And
Doogie Howser.
he's like I said, he's kind of like leaned to the side. He's got a hand on his hip, and his patch that is on his right arm that we see on the pajamas the onesie pajamas he's wearing is just a Queen of Hearts. It's like this Queen of Hearts that's holding a card and like
that's
giving a
fine.
sassy look.
Did you pick that one or roll it?
Rolled it.
I love it.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on there?
What's going on there? Exactly. So I'm going to try to dig into this guy. I don't know anything about him.
I mean, I am a sucker for a skill tree ever since Skyrim, and I love the skill system here. That like
It's
you
really
start,
cool.
you have trained skills that give you if you find that they apply to the check that I asked you to do, you get a +10 bonus. But then some of you may have access to one or more expert skills, but you can only get the expert skill if you have the prerequisite. And there's all these lines of what makes a prerequisite. Then I believe you're the only one with a master skill, unless somebody rolled the ability scientist starts with.
I believe
master
that's
skill.
a special thing for the scientist class is you get to choose a master skill, but you must then retroactively take the 2 prerequisites
Yes.
that get there. So that's why he took mathematics to physics to hyperspace. And Fallen Wing in chat says he looks 27, super young. Dating yourself, Joe. But I mean, 27 for a galactically renowned physicist.
Yeah, for a
Yeah.
doctor.
Damn, yeah.
Even with Google glasses.
Yes,
whatever.
exactly. Even with
Yeah.
his futuristic Google glasses.
I fucked up my calf earlier this week, and I just went straight to an orthopedic surgeon just to make sure everything was okay. And this doctor came in. He was 7.5 feet tall, looked like a male model, and had to have been 19 years old. And I'm like, how's this guy a doctor? And
Yeah.
I mean,
Hey,
he's
you
just
know what?
Cool as shit.
You know what fucked with my head, Troy? This week I learned that Pitbull is 1 year younger than I am.
That's fucking-
Pitbull
Why?
is younger than you?
they don't
Mr.
usually live that
Worldwide
long.
is
They
younger
usually-
than I am.
Wow.
They usually die a lot earlier than that.
Do you know
It's
that
weird
would
because
make,
I look up to him.
I was gonna say, but that would mean that you're a contemporary of Pitbull.
Hmm.
That's what the history
like
will
I'm-
tell.
I'm Pitboy's senior. I could give Pitbull a couple of tips. And
You're
pointers.
Pitboy and he's Pitbull. That makes sense.
Pitbull and Pitboy. There's the
Pitboy.
Pit boy.
Pitbull. What's he up to? Well, he's not a part of this story.
He's
but
having- probably having a
Skid's
party.
Character is. He's probably. Skid, tell us about your. I bet you actually appropriate character for this adventure because this
No,
is
he
kind of
is.
your jam.
Yeah, I love this. So he is, you see, a tall, muscular man. He's like 6'5". He's got a thick, shaped beard, long beard. He's wearing a turban, and he has a razor sharp knife, like in a scabbard, like hanging from a chain, off his belt with like Punjabi etched into it. And his name is Javed Singh, and he is a Marine.
Ooh. All right. I think we all assumed you'd be playing the Marine. All right. So the four of you are there. Let me get those character names again because I was so wrapped up in the story I didn't note the names. So you're Javid. Is that Javid?
Yeah.
Okay. And Joe, you're Dr. Helio.
Dr. Zinn, Zinn.
Dr. Zinn. I like that first name though. And then
Helios.
Rob, you're
Ted 47.
Ted 47, and then our mechanic or our
Is a Moldenauer.
Moldenauer.
Spell that however you want.
Moldenauer. Okay, I bet you I'm close. Moldinauer.
Pretty much. And that is what came up when I got a randomly generated name.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh, wow.
And I went with it.
Moldenauer.
Yeah.
All right, so Javid, Dr. Zinn, Ted 47, and Moldenauer. All aboard the last shift, making just a simple cargo drop off and pickup at Ypsilon 14. So, as you approach docking bay 2, I think we're probably going to need a piloting check here. Who would be the one to make sure that you very safely dock here? Now, while we're deciding that, for those of you who are new to Mothership, which would be me as well, it's pretty much a D100 system. Everybody has 4 stats: strength, speed, intellect, and combat. And then you have 3 saves that are sanity, fear, and body. When you make your checks, you roll a D100 and you're trying to roll under your skill. If you do, you succeed. If you roll over, you fail. If you roll doubles, if the doubles are over, that's a critical failure. If the doubles are under, it's a critical success. Let's just leave it at that for right now. So who's our best pilot?
I do
Or-
have piloting.
Okay.
You're going to make me roll for a milk run, though? I mean, come
I
on.
just feel like it's a tiny little 2-dock sort of station here. You just want to make sure you don't scratch the ship up.
Didn't you say at some point, whether it was before we started or not, if we're never gonna roll, we should never be rolling.
This is about just kind of like getting the
Every roll is
mechanic.
deadly.
See if
Have
somebody
we-
can get. I'm just trying to see if someone can get a little stressed before you.
Have we...
But set the
have-
tone, Kirkovich.
Have we... You said we have been back and forth from this station many times, though,
No, this is
correct?
your first time at Ypsilon 14, but you've been working several other jobs throughout the galaxy.
All right, Moldenauer.
Man,
He has
crash.
piloting. I have piloting, so...
Yeah, if I
Crash the
may,
ship.
I imagine that as we come out of hyperspace and start slowly floating toward the docking bays of this place, Dr. Zinn is sort of passing it over to Gale, right? Like he's overseeing the calculations out of light speed, but then the piloting within short range, distance is like Gale's expertise. And he's just sort of like, "You're up," and walks away.
Thank you, Doctor. And then Gale lovingly runs his hands across the whole control panel.
Treat your
Says
control panel
he-
like a lady.
Exactly. Yeah, now you're getting his philosophy. He says, "Easy, girl, easy."
All right, so you're gonna get a plus 15 to this.
Girl.
A plus 15 because you're an expert in piloting, right?
Yes, and I'm rolling my what?
Is this speed? What is
Is it
this?
speed? What would you roll?
I would say intellect.
Intellect. Okay, I have a pretty good score in intellect. I rolled pretty good stats. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna add.
you could
plus
say speed, but
15.
intellect seems to me more accurate here. That's the thing. There's no wrong answers.
I failed with a 93.
All right, you're just gonna take one stress because you actually get in there, but it's like a little harder of a move than you thought it would be. But
That-
you are able to sink in.
So wait, do we only fumble on doubles?
Yes.
Yeah,
you only
doubles
fumble on
over your limit.
If you fail and you
Got it.
roll the
and you
doubles.
double. But
and
you will
any
take-
roll of 99 is automatically a critical failure. And 0 on percentile dice is 0, not 100.
That's true. Yes.
But if
They-
you succeed, if you roll under and it's doubles, that's a crit.
Yeah,
Right,
0
yeah.
and 0 is always a critical success.
Yeah, so that's one little thing that I imagine the designers were just having fun with because there's always this, what I think is a dumb debate about what.
I was just
Whiskey
thinking about
100
we were
is.
having this argument a couple of years ago.
But yeah, I think they did it just to fuck with everybody because 000 is a 0 and 100 is or what is 100? That's a 1.
1
And
and
then-
0 that's a 10.
It's a 1.
Yeah.
A 10 and a
That's
0
10.
is a 10. Yeah.
All right, so that it's I guarantee you it's literally just to fuck with everybody. But yeah, so this goes from 0 to 99. So you're just gonna take one stress, but you're able to lock on, and you
guys
have connected.
Sweat have broken out all over Moldenauer's face.
Did we like grind up against the thing? How did we?
Maybe
what
there's-
happened?
Yeah, there was a.
Creeping.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm like, I got it.
Careful, Mr. Moldenauer. Careful.
Maybe you
This
see
is company owned.
you see like there's like a little window behind the airlock, and there's a woman just kind of like giving you a cursory wave. Come on through. So you approach, and she's still there behind this like small reinforced window. Ship docks, heavy metallic clang. You hear that groan of the docking clamps, the hum of your engines winding down, and you also hear the distant whirring of like mining machinery deep within the asteroid. And then the airlock cycles, the pressure equalizes with a long before the inner door slides open, and a tired-looking woman in coveralls just stands there waiting for you. Her hand is like resting on the frame of the airlock, and she says, hello, my name is Sonia. I'm the team leader here. Right this way. And she directs you into this like general workspace behind her. There are several workers all dressed in like greasy clothes, clanking around the area. Their boots are cling, 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 ringing and echoing sharply across the metal floor. The whole station just smells of like sweat and ozone. You look around this workstation and you just kind of take in the scene. There are people milling about. There are 10 cubbies. You see it very obviously. They're all numbered nearby, holding what looks like heavily used but sturdy looking work gear. You see overalls, flashlights, little short range radios, handheld mining tools, and then there's like hooks with a bunch of vac suits hanging from them. There is a narrow walkway to the east that looks like it heads towards crew quarters because there's a little sign that says quarters and an arrow pointing that way. There's a massive generator sitting in one corner of this workspace behind a big industrial vent that's sort of like vibrating softly through the floor. And then next to that, there's a computer terminal that is just like bleeping out lines of data across an old scratched monitor.
To the west, there is an airlock leading to, you would think, the other docking bay. In the opposite corner of this workspace that looks like they've set up like a med bay, there's these like semi-transparent plastic tarps and all of this like sterile makeshift lighting. And you just see like very basic medical supplies on a table nearby. In the back of the room, the floor opens up to this yawning pit. There is a mechanized drill and pump system that penetrates down into the mine shaft. There's like an elevator as well. And you see people getting in and going down as other people are getting off. And as the elevator goes down, a couple of the miners like nod at you. And Sonia just goes over to the terminal and types something in. And then she looks back at you. Sorry for the delay. Things have been a little off around here lately.
Has anybody been running maintenance on those docking clamps? Because the angle seemed a little off.
I'm surprised to hear that. Everything's been working fine, and the last 4,000 ships that have docked here haven't had a problem.
All right.
Miss Sonia, I've noticed. Checks
All
out.
right.
Miss Sonia, I see
Yes.
you also enjoy a coverall.
Yes, I do, but mine doesn't have the characters from Bluey on it.
Yes. Well, that is where our similarities end and our differences begin. For example, I have milky white blood. You have dark, deep red blood.
Does anybody here know how to work on Android? This one, it seems to have had its conversation dialed up.
Would you like to discuss some other topic? Mr. Moldenauer, perhaps the strength of your hands?
Everybody wears coveralls. That's not an icebreaker. That's what we all wear.
Ted just slowly lowers
Ted
his
just
head.
drifts back
I'm sorry,
into a shadowy pipe.
you're Mr. Moldenauer and you're Mrs. Bitch. And
Ted 47, this was
Oh.
a joke by some of my former crewmates who
Oh.
are no longer alive.
I'm sorry. I Mr. Ted 47. And I'm sorry, I didn't get your names. I'm of course Sonia, and she points to you, Skid.
Javed Singh, Warrant Officer Javed Singh.
Javed Singh. And you, sir.
And Dr. Zinn is just slowly cracking open an engraved silver cigarette case. He's just pulling a cigarette out, gently puts it to his lips, snaps the case, lights as she looks at him. Oh, Dr. Zinn.
Doctor, you're
Helios Zinn, yes.
you're so young for a doctor. Are you a pediatrician?
He's 27. That's old by some standards.
Gail, you don't have to insert yourself in every conversation.
All right.
I'm sorry, you were saying?
All right.
Gail just keeps saying, all right.
I was saying that I apologize. I know that the timing was a little off. Our mining engineer just sort of disappeared last night, so things have been a little chaotic. The only problem is I know you have your cargo, but he is the one that needs to authorize your pickup. This probably sounds bleak. Disappearing, missing, that's not quite right. A lot of these workers, and she kind of pulls you to the side. She's like, they sneak booze down into the mines for their longer shifts. I turn a blind eye to it because
Against protocol.
but I understand, but that work is pretty harrying down there. So there's a good chance Mike is just sleeping one off. But unfortunately, your cargo that you need to take and his signature are down there. I can't sign for you, and I can't hand over the protocol. I can't even go down there. It's against company protocol.
Well, you have no communication devices. You can't talk to someone down there and tell them to get Mike and get him up here.
Yes, this all sounds very implausible given that we are in the far future. These problems should have been solved by now.
The problem is the deeper you go down there, the harder communication gets. So I've sent a team down. You probably just saw them going down there. They're the second group going down there. It could be, he just found like a little crevice to like fall asleep in, and it's easy to get lost down there. But you're welcome to obviously wait here until he shows up. There is a mess hall beyond the crew quarters. Feel free to refuel your bodies while you wait. But in
No
the
need.
meantime, well, for the rest of you who don't have milky white blood, you are welcome to our food. And I'm sorry I would have let you know ahead of time, but it's just been things are a little crazy right now. So just make yourselves at home, and I'll let you know if we get a hold.
Hold on.
What?
What do you mean things are a little crazy? What's crazy? This is an asteroid mining operation. Things being a little crazy is very, very bad.
That's right. In my
You
experience,
also just seem to imply that him being quote unquote missing wasn't a big deal, and now you're saying it's crazy.
Well,
when things get crazy, people die.
No. It's nothing like that. Mike's just been a little. He's been a little off, anyways, lately. So I just assumed he was sort of going through something.
Anyone who chooses to sleep in a crevice clearly has some sort of emotional distress.
I'm not sure if that's what he did, but I'm just.
We will check
I'm
every
sorry,
crevice.
I just want to clarify: is the
Rationalize.
problem that you're having related to Mike being missing, or is it something else that is crazy?
Well, there's just. Aren't you just a cargo crew? Not to, sort of make light of your occupation, but why all the questions here?
Well, it
Because we
feels
just
like you
want
kinda
Mike
opened
and we
the
want our
door for
cargo and we want to get the
conversation.
fuck out.
You're all
You brought
talking
it up. You brought it up. I thought maybe you needed a sympathetic ear. What?
No, I just don't. I don't understand what you want to know. I can't do anything without Mike, and Mike isn't here.
All
okay?
right. Well, you should know that we too have a deadline, and if that deadline looks like it is in danger of not being met, I will have to report you to various regulatory organizations and associations that our hauling company is a member in good standing of.
That won't be necessary. That won't be necessary. And you see, she's kind of like, as she's talking to you and being not grilled, but like hammered a little bit here when she thought she just told you everything you needed to know. You see her kind of looking towards that first docking bay a little bit. And she just kind of nods as you're talking. Okay. All right. Anything else?
Dr. Zinn's glasses pinpoint the exact location of where she looked with like this line that moved toward that direction.
Triangulating.
He's triangulating the
Damn,
exact.
he's
It could
good.
tell where her pupils focused, the distance of her focus. And now, he's suspicious, obviously.
All right, fellas, let's get some
So-
grub.
Well, I mean, what are we doing here? Please, we'll figure this out. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. No.
Thank
it's
you.
Fine. I'll be here. I'll be here. I'll be here.
Great.
Go eat.
And Dr. Zinn turns around and is like, for literally nothing. Thank you for literally nothing. What?
And she's still
Dr. Zinn, that is not
We're supposed to just stand here and wait for some drunk to wake up?
Dr. Zinn, that is not a presentation of yourself that is going to be to oiling the gears of business here. You have got to maintain a friendly but firm approach with these people, and I believe that you are arranging over into full-on hostility. Let's have some food and commiserate with each other, putting in some much-needed bonding time among crewmates, and then we'll see how long it takes for them to get Mike out of his drunk hole.
Fine. And he knows that Gale historically is better with people than he is. So he'll back down and
Not that Gale's skills would indicate that in any way.
well, relatively speaking. And we'll go get some grub.
All right, so you walk in the direction that she pointed at, and you go down this little walkway to the east towards the quarters, and you see the mess hall is like to your left at the end of the hallway, but to the right there are a bunch of individual rooms, all with like nameplates outside of them. You would imagine like just looking like, oh, everybody on the base must have their own room. And then at the end of that, there's like a communal bathroom shower situation down the end.
I head directly there.
Okay, there's a woman comes out of one of the rooms, and she is she's like fixing her clothing, and she sees you, and she says, "Oh, hello." And she
Hello, I was just going to have a shower.
okay, okay, and she just leaves and walks into the workspace.
I see that you're also wearing a cover.
She just
Oh man,
zips
You-
by you
you
and
wasted your best icebreaker on her. Do
ignores.
we have like a sense generally of what how many crew are manning the space, roughly?
You know, you saw 10 cubicles in the workspace. You look here in the hallway, and you're like, oh, looks like there's 10 rooms. So you think like unless people are sharing, there are 10 people, or if some of the rooms aren't being used, there's
Up to
probably
10.
around a crew of 10 on here.
Oh, total on this entire asteroid.
That's what it would look like.
Whoa.
If you started poking
So
around,
there's
in the
just like a
rooms.
handful of laborers.
Yeah, a handful of laborers. You know, if you looked around in the rooms, like maybe just looking from where you're standing, you see one of the
We
doors.
broke into all of their
Boom.
personal spaces.
One of the rooms is open though, and you look in and you just see like a single bed. So that doesn't mean they all have that. So you think around 10 plus if people are sharing rooms. But this woman comes out and she feels like she guys kind of let that caught in the cookie jar sort of look as he said, I'm gonna take a shower. She's like, oh, okay, and just fucking leaves and goes to the workspace.
Okay.
Gale is going to go into the showers, disrobe, and begin scrubbing his well-toned body down.
I thought we were
every
eating.
crevice.
I thought we were eating.
He could do whatever he wants.
We're eating in the shower.
He could eat in the shower if you want to grab a sandwich or
That's
something.
before I knew there was a shower. His
Javed,
taut
let's eat,
buttocks
let's
are
eat.
covered in suds.
So we're gonna play our whole Star Wars scene. All right, so
I
let's
mean,
say,
I'm here, Troy. I'm waiting for you to meet me here.
all right, so
Why
you
did
go
you
down.
hire him?
You go down to the bathroom, and you're just like this is a truck stop in the middle of nowhere where you could just take a shower, and you go down
Exactly.
there, and we cut back to the rest of the crew, your crew, heading to the mess hall, and so we'll pick up with Moldenauer in a second. The sort of hallway where the quarters are opens into this pretty large communal eating area, little fluorescent lights buzzing overhead. There's a long metal table dominating the center of the room, and it's cluttered with like mugs that are half empty, dirty utensils, crumpled ration wrappers, little food bits. It's kind of a mess. And against one wall, there's an automated kitchen unit, which is kind of like a space vending machine that's just, and it looks like you can get everything. You get a cup of coffee, you can get a fucking bologna sandwich, whatever you want. And just next to that is a battered cardboard box that is lined with old towels, and there are 2 metal bowls of food and water next to it. And you see little bits of fur in the box.
Oh
a little
no!
scratched.
You kill a fucking dog, Troy.
Oh, you're gonna
I'm bowing
start
out.
off the
I didn't do
marathon
anything.
killing
I'm
dogs.
just setting
We
the
need-
scene.
We need 1,000 power to save this dog's life.
Stop, please. Up your pledges, ladies and
Please,
gentlemen, please.
Please join the
Classic-
subscription service. Save the dog.
Classic trope of sci-fi horror, where you chuck an alien, the thing, the cat, the dog.
Yep.
They have some trouble.
Well, speaking of which, we have made our first move past 1,000 power.
Hey!
Hey,
Save
Naish.
the dog
Here.
is saved.
On our way, on our way to 30K. We are 1,000 down. Big road to go. Thank you, everybody. Join the Naish.com. All right, so yes, there is a little looks like a bed, a makeshift bed for a pet. It looks too small for a dog. It looks like a cat. And the little kibble outside looks
Well, that
like
you can kill. That's
cat food. There is along the opposite wall from this automated kitchen unit, it's kind of connected to these vents. There is a narrow hydroponic garden that like stretches beneath these artificial sunlights, and there's all sorts of greens growing underneath, like salad greens, but you can see they're all kind of like yellow and wilted. And you see there's a clipboard, like a little task list and schedule pinned on the wall next to it, that just has like a bunch of names, and that's what you see.
Well, I'm gonna get a bowl of greens. Javed, he's a vegetarian, so he's gonna
Yes.
get a bowl of algae or whatever.
Do you go over to this hydroponic garden, or do you go
Yeah,
to the
I
other
go.
meeting?
Well, yeah, I go to check out the garden, see if I can get some food.
You
like,
go
right
over to the
off
garden, and it's like it's a fucking mess. It's all of the leaves of the plants are like curled and yellowed, and it looks like they haven't been watered in some time. They're obviously getting this light from the automatic light, but it's a mess. It looks completely inedible.
Yeah, I'm looking at this and just I'm examining, like trying to see what if it's just neglect or someone doesn't know what they're doing. I think he's sort of he has an interest in plants, so it's like he's checking over the stuff and seeing if he can figure out why this is like this.
Yeah, you look and you're trying to figure it out. The only thing that your eyes are drawn to is the schedule. So you pick it up and you realize that like this is the schedule for who's in charge of maintaining the garden each month. And so it's got a list of everybody's name month by month. And Mike's name is the most recent entry.
I see. And this is the guy that's missing.
In the crevice.
This is the engineer that Sonia thinks is just
So are we to believe
sleeping
that
one off.
he's been missing longer than she said? Because
This is the first thing, when Javed, you see this, how do you react to this? And
Well, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, well, yeah, either he has been missing longer or he's been fucking up longer before he went missing. So I'm gonna.
either
did.
way, let's let him die.
you did hear her say something to the effect of like, well, he's been a little off lately,
Right.
but never really pressed on that either.
Right.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna get some whatever looks edible. I'm gonna grab some edible looking vegetables.
Yeah, maybe you can kind of trim around it and you can go over to the machine and get some tofu.
Okay.
What about Ted 47? What are you doing?
He sits down next to the others and he's like, "Would you like my cornbread?" Hands it over. Yes. kid. Yeah.
I throw it aside. It's like, you just stay away from me,
Yeah.
Ted 47. You hear me?
I could do this all night.
I guess you don't like the cornbread.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a picture of me with that guy on my wall.
Oh, sweet. With
Remember
Ross?
With Rico Ross. I got it's right there. I met him
Nice.
at
Remember when you
San Diego
got-
Comic-Con 2 years ago.
And then Ted's like, "Very well," and he's like, "Would you like to see my party trick?" And grabs some of the cornbred.
No,
and, like, puts it
no.
in his mouth and
No,
he goes,
Ted,
"Rah, rah, rah, rah,"
no.
He chews it really fast, and then it comes out as a tube, like a Play-Doh tube out of his ear.
No, Ted, it's super gross. Please don't do that.
Come on, Ted.
Nobody?
Ted, stop. Ted, stop. No
Uh,
one likes that.
as you're standing there, a woman comes in and she's like, "Oh, sorry. Can I get something to eat?"
Yeah, yes, of course. It's all yours. We're just visitors.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if there was like a meeting or something going on. I'm just gonna get something to eat. And she walks over to the automated machine. She like leans on it. She's like, "Bup, bup, 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 bup."
And this isn't the woman that we saw coming out of the showers.
No, she's all dirty. You think she's probably one of the miners. She's small. She's got kind of like a little impish look to her.
Is she wearing a coverall?
She is. They're all wearing coveralls. 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 And she's young, impish looking, and she's like, "This food sucks. Can't wait to get out of here." But can
Hey,
you guys
excuse
tell me?
me.
Can you tell me the last thing you ate? I think I could live vicariously knowing what you ate, just because of this shit that we have to eat here.
Ted holds up the cornbread tube.
You know how much cornbread I've had in the past couple weeks? I don't want any cornbread. Just tell me, like, did you get to go off world and like have a meat, something like real meat from an animal that was killed that day?
No, I'm sorry.
Don't
It's
eat meat.
pretty much just oatmeal and protein bars on the ship. It's been a long journey for us as well. I'm sorry. Can I ask you
Yeah.
if you know where Mike is? Do you know where Mike is? We need him to sign a work order so we can get the fuck out. Do you know where he is?
She's like, he's missing. That's all they said is Mike is missing. And then we were like, missing? And they said, oh, well, not quite missing. He's just, we can't find him. I'm like, oh, so he's missing. But I don't know. Sonia is kind of a bitch.
I got that vibe. I 100% got
Nobody
that
likes
vibe.
her. Nobody likes her.
I should give her my patch.
Corpo.
You see, Gail, it wasn't me.
Yeah, no,
It
she's
wasn't me.
a total
Oh,
bitch.
I'm back, by the way.
Oh, right.
So we didn't
Sparkling,
deal with
sparkling dome.
Wait, I want
Way to call back on stage, Joe.
You want me to be? You want me to be in the shower still?
We'll cut to you in a second. You went there. I want to.
Troy
All right, yeah.
prefers you in
turned
the
to
shower.
you turned to say something to me, but I'm not there. I'm still showering. Go ahead.
And
Sorry.
then this woman's like, "Who's Gail? Is this guy off? Is he talking to no one?"
Gail's glasses can see through the walls and see. Or no,
Yeah.
what's your name? What's Helios's glasses can see
Yeah.
Gail showering.
She's like, yeah, she always talking out of two sides of her mouth. We know we have to work for them, but like we don't have to like them. But anyways, yeah, Mike.
But was Mike like?
Mike's weird.
Was Mike? He was acting weird.
Mike's
She
always
said
been
that he
weird.
was off. What does that mean? Off?
We don't know too much of what actually goes on. Like Mike is kind of like my boss. I have to answer to Mike, but like, I don't know. He started acting a little different recently. Like, this place gets to you after a while. Long shifts, staring at rocks all day. You are like deep within an asteroid. But a couple of my colleagues with Mike, they found some like weird residue downstairs one day, and so the company they hadn't planned to find this, right? So they had to tell Sonia, and Sonia put a call in, and they sent a geologist out from the company, and ever since then Mike's been a little bit off, quieter, skipping showers, so it's probably a mix of cabin fever and feeling like somebody's looking over his shoulder because he was the one in charge. And now when this geologist came in, he's going down there, he's taking scans, he's going back to his ship, he's going down there. So Mike just probably felt a little displaced. So he had been acting a little weird. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah. Weird things happen here. And then we cut to the showers. We pan up from Gail's legs to his massive, massive dong. And
He's dripping off so much water that it looks like he's peeing.
Wait. Is he peeing?
It is a normal sized dong, but it is in excellent health because I do not numb myself with masturbation.
Keep those
Nor do I
pledges coming in, folks.
seek emotional fulfillment through sex in many and sundry ports of call with strangers I do not know. My duty to the company is all that sustains me through many, many light years of space, and keeping my anus clean as a whistle.
Thank you,
A
Gail.
little bit of soap
Gail's just talking to himself about all this,
Yeah.
right in there. Actually, he's
out of some routines.
yeah,
constantly
he's-
reassuring himself that he shouldn't masturbate.
So we
I
just
will
see
not do it.
soap hanging off this pristine, completely unwrinkled penis. Not battered by the throes of most penises. And you're showering in there, and someone comes, and it's like, oh, fuck. You hear them outside. They're like, hey, come on. Can I get in there?
One moment. I am finishing my routine.
That's kind of my stall. The other one that I like to use is broken. Can you just, fuck it. I'll use another one. And you just kind of hear him plod over to the other shower, and turn it on. And when you walked in there, you saw like there were several shower stalls and like little cubicles. There's some with toilets, some with showers. It stinks in there of like industrial cleanser, and the air is sticky and humid from everybody. You know, you got to figure it's a brutal day in the mine. Then you come up here, you get a shower, get all that shit off. And you hear sort of that plink, plink, plink of water. But you cranked up the shower. You walked by one of the showers, had a little sign on it that said out of order. And so this guy wants to use your stall. You're in there, goes and uses the second stall. What do? You finish your shower?
I finish my shower and I go, I have made a faux pas. And then I walk up to a man who is currently showering and I go, hello, I just wanted to apologize. The stalls were not labeled and I did not mean to use yours.
You walk up to the shower
Completely naked.
where this man is, and you say that like behind the cubicle wall, and there's no response.
Obligation to answer me. I just wanted to give you my regrets and to let you know that I don't want to leave too much of a footprint while we are visiting your place of work and duty.
Nothing.
I'm going to
Not
just...
even an acknowledgement.
Can I peek to see if everything's okay?
Yeah, you want to just open up this guy's shower and take a look in?
Well, can I look under the... something like that?
Just
Well,
open
do
it up and like, hey, what's going on in here? I didn't hear anything.
I don't concern myself with the temptations of homosexuality. Do not worry. Have no fear.
Yeah, you want to just do like a little peek? Are you trying?
Yeah,
do
do a
you care,
little peek.
Do you care if you get caught?
Get caught? He does not have a lot of... I don't think he cares about that at all.
All right, then we don't have to roll. You just kind of like grab the handle of this little door and you look in, and there's no one in there, and the shower's still running.
Whoa.
I feel like we should do a fear save.
Ooh.
This
Okay.
felt like,
So-
oh, that's weird. You just a minute ago, this guy was like, "Fuck it, I'll use this one," and the shower's still running, and there's nobody in there.
All right, here comes my fear save. My fear save is a 32, under 32 on a D100. So these saves are hard to hit. Did hit this one with a 14 under 32.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
You're fine then. You just kind of like have that moment of like, oh, ooh, and you just see the steam kind of going up into the vent, but there's no one in there.
The hell?
I am perplexed, and I hurry through the rest of my routine, which I would never do. I usually take long moments, like kind of shining my scalp and brushing and picking my teeth, but instead I hurry through all of that and run back to my companions in the mess hall.
Okay. We cut back to the mess hall, and that woman has decided to have chicken marsala, and
Oh.
she's just sitting there, and you can't even tell how old she is. She's got that kind of like baby face, and she's just sitting there eating. She's like, "So, your cargo haulers? What's that like?"
It is not very glamorous. It is a lot of negotiation and contracts and lifting and moving and, calculating and
So you
flying and
Calculating? You got to go to school for that.
calculating. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm afraid you might have to go to.
I'm out. I'm
School.
out. I can't do it. I can't.
Mm.
That's just.
Mm.
I want to find something like that, but I don't want to have to.
Do any work.
Well, it's not that. It's just like
Ah.
I don't have a degree. I have to do. I have to get by. I'm a putter here, and it's kind of the bottom.
And
of-
what is a putter?
I get to teach you a thing or two, Doctor. Well, a putter is like
Always learning.
I basically just am in charge of moving the wagons. They'll fill up the wagons with ore, and I move it from one place to the other. You need somebody to just do that. You got to be strong. My size kind of works well to kind of get under there leverage wise. It's not a, I guess it's a skill. Not everybody can do it, but that's I like what you guys do.
Yeah, but you want to get off this rock.
Everybody wants
Literally.
to fucking rock. Yeah, it sucks here. It sucks.
I want to sit down with a bunch of little greens that I could manage to get out of the hydroponics and go, well, this hydroponic garden has not been properly maintained.
Oh yeah, who was up on it lately? And she goes over. She goes, yeah, Mike. I don't know, man. He's just. We're supposed to look up to this guy. He's supposed to be the boss, and now he's not even taking care of these little jobs like that. Like we all have to chip in. I don't want to do it, but you look. Here's my name. I did it. I'm Ree, by the way. I didn't even introduce myself.
Ree, Molden
Ree, yeah.
Ree, you don't seem overly concerned about Mike being missing on an asteroid, which I'm sorry, I think is weird. Now I don't work here. I don't really get the vibe exactly, but like, is that normal? People just disappear for days, don't do their work because they're drunk, and then they show back up and everything's okay?
No, people don't really go missing, but I told you Mike was acting weird. Maybe he's just.
But are you worried? Do you think something bad happened to
Should
Mike?
I be worried? Now I feel like I should be worried.
Well, I mean, he's in a mine. Can't tunnels collapse and stuff? Can't a rock fall and crack him on the head? Like, shouldn't everyone drop everything and look for this guy?
Well, there's just like a lot of rules about who can go down there and who can't. Like even I can't go a certain point past. It's all bureaucratic stuff.
I'm actually certified to go down there.
Then maybe you could find him. I'm sure. Like I really don't think it's a big deal. but
Worked a
now
mining station for 4 years.
Now you're making me feel like. Now you're making me feel like it is.
But just to be clear, it's been days, right? Or is it just a few hours he's been missing?
No, I guess it's been a couple of days. I don't always work directly under Mike. Like sometimes I will report to Jerome or Kantaro. Like there's not a lot of us, but like I don't know. You're making me worried. Maybe should I be worried about this?
When there's only 10 of you, you don't notice when one person is missing for days?
No, I did. I just didn't. I don't know. I just I work, I eat my shit food, and I go to my room.
This is very inefficient.
Should I say something? You want me to go say something to her?
That's
Yes.
unnecessary.
Yes.
We will be filing a
Gail.
proper complaint. What?
We should say something. While we're here, we should say something.
Well, we need to go through the proper channels and
this is what
proper
I'll do.
authorities.
What should I say? What should I say? Like, hey, what's going on?
I'm just going off the top of the head here, but maybe where the fuck is Mike?
I don't know
like-
if I can talk to
Okay.
her like that. But how about like what's a softer way? Like, hey, I'm concerned about Mike's whereabouts. Something like that.
That sounds good.
Brilliant.
That was good.
All right, are you guys hanging out here for a second?
For a moment, yes.
All right, I'll
Yes.
go. I'm
It
gonna
seems
go.
like no one else is going to get Mike. Why should we?
I'll just, you know what? I'll ask and I'll come right back.
Okay.
Let me see if this seems realistic. I'll try it in front of you. Excuse me, Sonia. You look busy. I'll come back.
I'm
Ah,
very busy.
Everything's weird here today.
No.
Everything's weird.
I'm not good at this.
I'll be
Dr.
Sonia.
Zinn, hostility begets hostility. And I hold up the book, Treat Your Rifle Like a Lady, and I point to where it says, hostility begets hostility.
I can't read.
And then I say, please go and talk to your supervisor and let her know that our patience is running thin.
You know, I'm just gonna do it. What is she gonna do? Fire me? Good. Get me off this place. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna find out, and maybe I'll get fired, and I'll just fucking come back with you guys. If I'm inviting myself, we'll talk. Louise, if I find out this information,
We
we'll
have
talk.
limited rations.
All right, I'll be right back. And she's like psyched. Now she's got something to do. She scarfs some more chicken marsala, and she goes. And you're just now alone in this thing. And all of a sudden, a cat jumps up on the metal table
Oh, Jonesy.
and just like walks its way over to Ted 47. And just
This is great because Ted 47's trinket is a taxidermied cat.
Oh no.
Keep it in your pocket. Well, it's so funny. I didn't even know that. It just comes up to you and like it hisses at you because it smells your milk blood.
Yeah.
Troy, may I? I'm sorry. I kind of
Let
want
him
to.
do it. He's in a cat zone, man. Let him cat.
I know he's clearly in a cat zone.
Troy isn't here right now, Joe.
It's
Only the cat is here.
I'm in heat. What do you want to do?
I want to like subtly follow what's her face and see what happens with this exchange when she says this to Sonia. I want to see what Sonia I want to follow Ree.
All right. Do you want to do any stealth, or you just kind of want to casually walk? You don't have to roll stealth. There's a lot of risk in like rolling dice. If you just want to be like, what's the worst that's going to happen? Like, hey, what are you doing there walking casually?
Yeah.
All right. So you just walk.
Yeah. I just walk. I'll keep a little bit of a distance. I just want to be within earshot because I don't want to, be in the conversation, but I want to hear it. So
You walk, you leave the mess hall, you come back towards where all the crew quarters are. You see that door where that woman walked out of, kind of fixing her clothes, and there's a guy standing there, and he sees you, and he's in that same room, and he just shuts the door. And then you register that, and you walk towards the workspace, and you just see Sonia tapping away at a computer. And there's no one else in the room.
excuse me, Sonia. I'm
One second.
Dr. Zinn.
No, I'm just finishing something.
Oh.
Yes. I can help. She spins around. What's up?
Did you speak to Ree?
The putter?
Yes. The putter. Yes. She said she was going to speak with you about Mike. She was she was concerned about Mike. No?
What are you talking about? No. When? Yes, today?
All right, I'm weirded out. I'm looking around.
And
There's no Ree in sight.
no one else here. There's just that like.
So between the food and Sonia, it's just a hallway and some rooms and like
It's a hallway, a walkway, and then the workspace.
This is like that episode of Next Generation with Dr. Crusher where people just keep gradually disappearing.
Yeah, great episode.
Interesting. Yeah. See, she was just here. We were just speaking with her. Did you see her come up from the pit?
No, nobody's been up or down. If she needs to talk to me, I'm available. Anything else?
Okay. No, I'm sorry to disturb you.
No, it's fine.
Mike hasn't called by any chance, has he, to come and say he's going to sign?
No, the
Okay.
second
Okay.
Mike, I promise you are our first priority. I apologize. This is not normally how we do things, but my hands are tied.
I also hear that Mike's unavailability has created a certain decay of the vegetation. You might want to have someone look at that because
Vegetation.
maybe once it dies. So
Was Mike on hydroponic duty?
yes, hydroponic duty.
Well,
Yes.
I'm sorry that we didn't have any fresh greens.
Well, no, hey, I don't mind. I love bologna sandwiches. I had a bologna sandwich. It was great. I'm just saying they could die is all.
Okay.
So
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I'll make sure someone takes care of that.
I'm going to walk past her, like the other direction that I came. And then like, oh, I'm all turned around. And I want to turn around and I want to see what's on her computer, like through
clever.
Through your crazy glasses.
my crazy glasses.
Your magic glasses?
My magic glasses.
Was your glasses a trinket?
Nope, I made it up.
He's making it up.
And
What?
Using
made up
Oh,
magic
then my
powers.
character has nano armor.
Yeah.
You can't have free super glasses.
He can.
My character
can.
got a nail gun.
Yeah.
So
hey, they're flavor glasses, but
Did I say
They're
that I
pretty
was a
cool flavor.
humanoid android because I look like Ed 209? That's me. Bipedal machine gun robot.
You have 10 seconds to comply.
Ted 209.
All right, so you look over her shoulder with your magic glasses, and you see there is a display that shows the current pickup schedule. You see that a ship called the Heracles docked here nearly 5 weeks ago in Docking Bay 1. Your ship, the Last Shift, is listed as a recent arrival, and the next scheduled cargo vessel isn't due for another 2 weeks. There is a like a mainframe that she's on that looks like it has diagnostics, a map of the station, comms and controls and everything. And right now she's looking in diagnostics.
Okay. Do I register that cargo, the 5 weeks, as being an absurdly long amount of time for a cargo ship to be docked here, or is that normal?
That would be way too long for a cargo ship.
All right,
so you wonder if the ship that's out there now is the Heracles.
Is that the Heracles?
It's that this corpo geologist that came and never left. And that would sort of add up with Mike acting weird if this geologist came from the company and started looking over his shoulder. But like, it starts to make you wonder, like, what did they find?
Huh. Okay, I'll walk back to the mess there and explain everything that I saw. I mean,
Ted's still trying
And
to
then
pet the
Ree's
cat.
gone.
And you talk about Ree disappearing.
yeah, I swear,
I had a
was
similar
just behind you.
experience. I had a similar experience in the showers. A man entered, wanted to enter into my stall, but I had it occupied. He then moved on to a different stall, and when I went to join him in that stall, he was no longer there.
The whole story. The way you're telling it without the full story.
I ripped open the curtain to join him, and he was not there.
Thought you were abstinent.
I believe that at best, this station is being poorly maintained. The people manning it, the workers here, are not focusing on duty, good hygiene, and their spiritual and emotional well-being. I believe that a more thorough census and analysis is necessary in order to give a proper report to the authorities who can come in and fix the problem.
Did you turn the shower off when you saw that no one was in there?
Did I turn the shower off?
Yeah.
Geez, let me think.
You guys can just
I
stop
don't-
and listen. You can hear from all the way down the hall,
Yeah.
past all these rows of doors with names on them.
And it's been like a bit of time. So he's like, what the fuck is going on?
Is there, Troy? Is there like a computer terminal? Like I want to jack in, see if there's other like records.
The only terminal,
Parent style.
the only terminal you've seen thus far is the one in the workspace, in the general workspace. You would think an operation of this size would have more, but it's not in the mess hall.
Maybe one of the rooms,
Yeah,
one of the dormitory rooms.
I got hacking. I want to hack something
Got a hack.
before I get torn apart.
Chekhov's hack.
Yep.
As a duly appointed union representative for the Galactic Works and Practices Association, I hereby deputize all of you to investigate and analyze the misappropriation of resources taking place at this station. I say we begin by looking
It is
at
an
these,
honor.
crew room. Ted 47, you should jack in to the computer system and see what you
Yes.
can find out.
Point me in a jacking direction.
I do want to.
Jabba's
ahead.
Weird
gonna
that no
go.
women are on this show with us.
Javid is gonna go to Bay 1. He's gonna go. It's like he's been sort of chewing on a carrot this whole time. He just sort of silently gets up and walks over to check out the bay where the other ship is.
I'll go with Javid if Javid doesn't mind. I'll go
Sure.
with him to do that.
Like over to docking bay 1.
Yeah.
All right, so Javid and Moldenauer walk back towards the workspace while Ted 47 and Dr. Zinn are left in the mess hall, and you guys want to start checking out the bunks? Is that what your plan is?
I think they want to find a computer terminal.
So you're going to start, well, what's the plan? You're going to just start flipping bunks, or?
Like there's
Tell
some
me.
confusion here. What's happening?
It sounded like Javid and Moldenauer are going back to the workspace to look at docking bay 2. What are you guys doing?
We're going to the computer terminal to jack in.
Oh, while Sonia's there.
Maybe-
So there's only the computer terminal.
only-
She's there.
That's the only one you've seen. You would
Yeah.
think
So
that there's
I will
more.
attempt to draw her away from the computer
Yeah,
terminal.
right.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so you all go back to the workspace. Okay, we go back there, and she's like, "Oh, back again. Nothing from Mike yet."
Yes, I know. I'm sorry. Oh my God. I'm so sorry to consistently bother you, but I think that there's a problem you may want to take a look at in the. I'm sorry. I'll show you. It's hard to explain. There was someone. It has to do with the showers. Can you just come with me for a moment?
It's horrifying. Please go look. You won't believe your eyes.
Okay. Sure. Please don't touch anything. Okay. This is my job on the line. If you do, please.
Of course.
And she follows you back towards the bathroom, and we'll stay with you guys for a second here in the workspace. So Javid, Ted, and Moldenauer, what do you do?
Okay.
I'm gonna start jacking.
So yeah. So
Furiously jacking.
so basically, our friend Dr. Zinn has pulled away Sonia here so that Ted 47 can jack into the computer. Javid and I are going to the ship that's docked, that's been there for 5 weeks, right?
Yeah.
All right, so the two of you go over to the airlock, and it is locked, and there's a keypad outside of it that has like, 9 numbers and a 0 on it, and it looks like you can input 4 numbers, and that's how you open the airlock.
Yeah, but I usually know how to override these locks because I have industrial equipment training.
Okay. All right, give it the old college try.
Oh, so I need to roll? Pretty
Yeah.
sure?
Yeah, because
You
this
sure about
is
that?
this is a pretty tricky,
Sure about that?
pretty tricky
Alright.
lock.
All right, I'll use intellect and I will add my industrial equipment training, which for a skill at level 1, that's a +10 bonus. And that is a success with a 16.
Nice.
Success with a 16. Okay, and what skill was this? This was an expert
Equipment. So basically, instead of messing with the keypad, I just popped open an access panel and I have assorted tools and I tweaked something in the hydraulics and things of the door and it just
Okay, let's roll with that then. I'm gonna say that you pop it open, and you have unlocked this airlock. Obviously, you have to do the whole air cycling and everything, but at least you have access to that if and when you want to go through there. You know that Sonia will be back soon, but you have this opportunity now. You've unlocked it.
so we can go into this ship basically.
Basically, yeah.
Nice.
Okay, great. Yeah, let's go in and see what happened to this geologist, right?
All right, so Javid and Moldenauer will go in there. We'll go back to Ted. Ted, you're jacking in.
Yeah, he holds up his finger and it like splits down the middle, and there's a tiny little metal rod, and he goes, and he sticks it into this little port.
Okay.
So I have a plus 15 in hacking.
Okay.
Where am I finding the base number to add that to? It's not like on my sheet.
It would be your stats, one of your stats.
Yeah, so for this, it would be intellect.
Intellect.
Oh, here we go. Duh. All right, got it.
Yeah.
All right, so this is a 68, and I failed it.
You failed it. All right, so
That's bad luck.
you're gonna you're gonna take 1 stress. You didn't critically fail it, right?
Actually, I rolled a 77.
Oh, that's a
Oh.
critical fail.
Oh no!
Panic!
Oh no.
That is
Yeah,
a
good
critical
call.
failure. So
Good
let's
call.
say this. Let's say that just as they unlock the keypad, and just as you do that, let's cut back to the bathroom real quickly. So she's like, "All right, I really can't be away from the station for long. What's up?" And you walk into the bathroom. You see all these cubicles. You see that like out of order sign on one of them, and then there's a shower that is still running. She's like, "What's going on?"
I'm sorry, I know it doesn't seem like a big deal, but the water has been running in there for a very long time, and I'm concerned that somebody might be hurt in there or something, and I don't want to open it. But it's been running for like 30 minutes solid.
Okay.
And I called to it and no one answered.
Okay. Oh, she knocks. Hello? Who's in there? This is Sonia, team leader of the base. I'm coming in. She opens it.
And I look around like curious, like, really? Is there no one in there?
She's like, maybe they just forgot to shut the water off. That's gonna be.
Forgot to shut the.
He
Sorry.
never got out of the shower and just left it running.
No, never once.
Okay. Well, this is
Character is so close to Joe in real
Well,
life.
this is what concerned you.
I'm very happy. Yes, I was concerned that someone was hurt in there. I'm very happy to see that nobody is. So I'm sorry to bother you.
No, it's fine. And then as you're standing there, both of you hear "Gang!" from an alarm that Ted 47 set off back on the main. She's like,
Oh no.
what is that? And she just like starts running. Meanwhile, you're left alone in the bathroom, and Ted 47, since you critically failed your check, let's do a panic roll.
Great.
So this is going to be a D20 roll, and you want to score under your current stress level.
No, over.
Excuse me, over.
Okay, so I gained how much stress from that failure? 1?
1 stress, yep.
Okay. So I have to roll
A D20.
Sorry.
Over 3.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Duh. Yeah, 15.
Okay. So you do not panic.
I'm an android. We don't
But
panic.
that alarm sets off. Maybe you guys are like just able to walk, just ready to walk into the airlock, and just tip, 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 tip. You hear footsteps running towards you. Back to Joe. Joe, you're left alone in the bathroom there.
I want to go to this out of order stall.
Okay.
I'm like looking around. I want to go to that one and look in that one. And see if
Use your
there's-
magic glasses.
Magic glasses
You
on. I
tweak your glasses on.
tweak it a little bit, and it burns the door off of the front like Cyclops.
Like Cyclops. My ruby glasses.
What a good idea to get
Dude, I
those.
set the power to not like destroy the whole room. I just want to burn the door off.
That's
smart.
like burn the hinges off.
That's smart. All right. So you.
They say in these OSR games, you got to be creative.
I can't wait for Regency Cthulhu. I'm just gonna have a howitzer.
All right. So you open the bathroom door. Tung, 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 as she's running back. And you go to open the bathroom door, and we will be back in
Oh,
5 minutes.
you son bee.
Quick little bathroom refill break.
Sure.
We'll be back. Let's keep those subscriptions coming. What are we at power-wise right now? We're at 1433 on the road to 2,000, almost at halfway towards this goal. Keep those subscriptions coming. Upgrades and annuals are what's going to send this boost over the top. We'll be back in a gentleman's 5. Hey, welcome back to the first ever Glass Cannon Network Naish rally. We are in the middle of the first ever playthrough of Mothership on the network, which is crazy because we were doing the math the other day and we played over 60 games. And after this weekend, we're going to be pushing 70. But this is a game that ever since I got the box set, like, a year ago, it's just been like clawing at me. Like every time I see it, I'm like, oh my God, I want to play this game so badly. And so not only are we playing it tonight, but when we crush this rally over the weekend, if we get all the way up to 30K power, we will launch a series of Mothership. That could be the next great series. That could be the next Get in the Trunk featuring this cast. Right
We're ready.
here.
We're ready. We're
Right.
training right now. You're watching it.
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah,
Waiting
this is
every
the first time we're
fucking adventure in the book,
Getting
trying
raps.
to decide what I want to run. I mean, it
Getting
would be
rips.
wonderful. And you guys, all you have to do is subscribe if you've never subscribed before. Upgrade your subscription a level or two if you're able to. Custom pledge. Add a couple dollars here or there. Go annual. That's the best way to really double the power and also help us lock in those annual subscriptions. Now, here's what you might be thinking, but Troy, I just want to do like a one-time donation. Like, can I just give like $100 and then that'll go towards that? I mean, absolutely, yes. But here's what I would do. I would take $100. I would divide it by 12. I would add that to your pledge as a custom pledge and go annual with that. So it all kind of comes out in the wash. It's better for us in the long run if you do that rather than just the flat 100. So
yeah, if I can jump in for a second,
Yeah.
it makes perfect logical sense to be like, well, why can't I just do a donation and get these goals off the ground? And the reason just comes down to the realities of long form production costs, which they're just not paid up front, and things, especially series, you got to know exactly kind of what you have over a longer period of time in order to hire performers and editors and writers and all this stuff. So it helps us so much to have consistent and ongoing and trackable subscriptions. That's what drives the network. And so, yes, exactly. If you were like, I'm willing to give $100 for this, that would be amazing. Go ahead and just up your pledge a little bit so that it's $100 over a longer period of time, which I know like doesn't make sense a lot of times, but in this case, it does for us the way that production budgets work.
yeah, and you'll earn power for the overall goals as well, and it'll really help us because we need to bring on another editor. We need to bring on some marketing people. The social media cuts that we have to do, like there's just a lot of work that goes behind this, and so we need to make sure we get the power up to a certain level. And it looks like you guys are crushing it. So keep it coming. We're over 1,500 right now. Let's try to finish this first goal by the end of this stream. But when we left our intrepid heroes, Moldenauer and Javid were like over by the airlock. You hacked into it, but meanwhile, Ted 47 tried to hack into the computer and critically fumbled that roll, while Dr. Zinn was trying to distract Sonia in the bathroom by showing her, look, the shower is running and there's no one in it. And she's like, I'll just shut it off, you fucking weirdo. And then all of a sudden, bah, and she just starts running. And you go to open this out of order bathroom door. So let's pick it up there. You open the bathroom door and you see yourself taking a dump.
Oh, in the shower? I would
It's my
never.
greatest fear to see myself taking a dump.
They're just laughing. I'm
Vamping it down the
malfunctioning.
drain.
I could be
Wow.
wrong, but I believe the game recommends that you can call for your own panic check. At this point, I believe I need to call for that. Exactly.
Panic,
Great
fear.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Body.
It's not even seeing myself. It's
The
shitting
concept
shower,
of shitting
in the shower.
Yeah, in
Of
the
all
shower.
places.
Because then what do? Like stomp on it to mush it down
You're
into
stomping
Oh!
it down one of those like
Oh!
waffle grains.
Yeah. You really gotta mush it down. You gotta wash your foot again.
It's almost all
No.
down
No.
there. Just a little more on the
Unless
edge.
you have it like on
There
a
are,
hinge.
there are worse places to take a dump.
I guess.
Shower,
Big
you're
three.
at least you're.
We will find a way. It doesn't matter. Name the game system. We'll find a way to put scatological humor into it. There is no system
Nothing's
that can
immune.
avoid
No system is immune.
our
There's no
scatological
shower
approach.
we won't shit in.
In other words, there's no shower we won't shit in.
2,000 PowerPoints.
Yeah.
Shitting in some.
I'll shit
Where
on
you
this
want-
desk
Where do you
right
want me to
here.
shit? Where do you want me to shit right now?
You open the shower door, and inside it is completely destroyed. The metal pipes have been like not only bent, but almost completely torn from the wall with enough force to like warp the steel. One pipe has been snapped completely in half. The floor is just littered with fragments of tile and dried mineral stains. Whatever happened in here doesn't look accidental.
Can I put? I hate to be a penis about this, but can I put
Peen away.
my? Can I? I'd like to peen. Could I put my mathematics to this and just get like a solid, like a stone cold solid answer of the kind of pounds per inch pressure you would need to do this?
PSI.
Like, I don't need the exact answer from you. I'm just saying, is this inhuman? Is this like a weapon going off? Like, what would it require to do something like this?
A regular person would not be able to do this on their own.
Okay.
If several people were really angry or really had a reason to destroy this, you think like several people with like heavy wrenches and stuff banging at it could probably do this. One person on their own, and then why? There's a exhaust fan, like it's like this clunky extractor fan that's mounted above the stall, and it's just like it's meant to like pull steam into the ventilation system, and the metal housing of the fan looks really old, and it's like shaking as it's spinning like you can see that it like is like shaking awkwardly as
And-
it spins above you in the ceiling tiles.
And the plumbing seems to be broken from this, but there's no water running out of those pipes. Like the water's been cut off somewhere. It's not flooded.
Yeah, there's
It's
no
not-
water anywhere. Yeah,
Okay.
just like spilled on the floor like dry stains.
Right. Okay. All right. Jesus. All right. I'll now leave and go to look at like what's happening down there.
We go back to the workspace. You guys hear the buzz, and then from far away in the distance, you hear the sounds of work boots clanging on the metal floor, like running in your direction. What do you do?
I want to look around quickly to see. I mean, I know we're in trouble probably, but I want to see what's going on in here. If there's anything noteworthy happening in this.
And we're
ship.
inside the ship. The
No,
ship
you like unlocked the airlock to be able to go in there. But then I cut over to Rob trying to hack in, and basically his alarm went off before you guys could go into the ship.
Oh,
So you have access now. But
we go into the ship.
actually,
you-
I'm gonna. I tell Gail, it's like you go in. I'll stay out here and try to keep them outside. You take a look.
Sounds good.
all right, so you recycle the air and you go into the ship. Tick, 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 tick. What about you, Ted?
Ted is as embarrassed as an android can be, which is not a lot. Just from the botched hacking. These footsteps, we are assuming just other crew members we haven't met yet. Like
No, the footsteps. You think it's Sonia come running back?
Ah,
'cause you guys
okay,
set
all
off-
right, so-
you
so
you
he's-
set off an alarm.
yeah. So he's starting to try to make it look like he accidentally set off an alarm, but not through the hacking part of it. Like he wants to, maybe he puts his fist through a panel. Like I tripped, something like that.
Okay. Meanwhile, Javed, you're looking around, just seeing if like anything jumps out at you, and you see that of all the hooks on the wall, there are 9 vac suits still hanging there, and 1 is missing. And then, so there's 10 sets, 1 is missing, and then you look through the cubbies, and it seems like the cubby that is associated with that vac suit, you very quickly realize like, okay, that could be that hook, that could be that hook, is missing a handheld laser cutter, whereas some of the other cubbies have cutters and this and that. This one is missing the vac suit and missing the cutter. You don't know if it means anything, but you certainly noticed that. And tung 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 tung. Sound stops, and then you hear dunk, 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 and Dr. Zinn walks in.
Where is the woman? Where is Sonia?
She didn't come back?
She was with you.
She heard the alarm.
I looked back, like where he came
There,
from.
there
to
was
see.
some sort of wah. There was some sort of alarm, and she ran for it. No,
didn't
did you
come
not hear
here.
an alarm?
I heard the alarm, but she hasn't shown herself.
Oh, she ran from the bathroom to the source of the alarm. This same thing happened with Ree. I'm telling you, she vanished. Vanished.
I'm gonna need a fear save, Dr. Zinn.
I think I'm holding it together.
Sounds like
Keep it together, buddy.
Okay.
Is he near?
now-
I'm not near him, right? Because that would have actually affect his roll.
You are near. If it's, let's make it fun.
All right.
Now, would
if
I
I'm considered-
actually have?
You're in
would
the
I-
same room.
Before this roll, do I take a stress? I mean,
Only if you fail.
so only if you fail. You don't just
Yeah.
give stress.
Anytime you fail any roll, you
tense
take a
situations.
stress.
Get a
Yeah.
stress.
Okay.
Well,
I
fear,
mean,
fear saves made by close friendly players are at a disadvantage. 'Cause
oh,
I'm-
so I'll
I'm so
definitely
weird.
roll a natural.
'Cause you're
one.
off
Roll
putting.
twice and take the worst roll.
I thought I'd probably
'cause I'm
roll
a real
natural
weirdo.
one. Rob, are you on the app? Are you
yeah.
on the app?
I'm on the app.
Are you on
I'm
the
apping it
apps?
up.
Where are you seeing that like power?
It took me a second. So under status report, health, wounds, stress, etc.
Yeah.
Then there's it says trauma response.
Ah,
I can
there
That's
click
where
on
the
it.
special stuff is.
Yeah.
It's under trauma
All right, here we go.
response.
I've got mine. I want to make sure I got it right. Okay. Natty 13, Natty 17. So 13's the worst. I needed to get over it too. I'm good. Hold it together.
Okay. Well, you need to get over a 2. But you weren't rolling a panic roll. You were rolling a
Fear. I'm so sorry.
Fear
I'm
roll.
so sorry. Yes, I heard that wrong in my head. Okay.
Yeah.
A fear.
It is
Say-
the mind killer.
It is the mind.
Oh, so I'm almost certainly going to fail this. Okay. Here we go. Oh, and this is at disadvantage. Anytime there's a fear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just be.
And I just
be
have
so
to
weird.
roll. If I roll over it, it's a fail, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So I rolled over it with a 54 on the
Okay.
worst roll.
But not a 55. All right. So you just take 1 stress.
Okay. Now
okay.
I'm getting it.
And
Now I'm
had you
getting it.
rolled a fumble, you would have then had to
Triggered a
roll
panic roll.
Triggered a panic roll.
Copy that.
But yeah, you're just going to take 1 stress. So you just feel it shows the mounting stress of
Yeah.
like, what's going on here? Whew, okay.
She was just. It was the same thing happened with Ree. She walked down this hallway. I went to follow her, and she was gone. So I'm very irritated about this, and I don't know where these people are going. I don't know why they're hiding from us. I don't know why they're trying to avoid having Mike just sign our order so we can get off this thing. Is he in there? Is Gail in there?
Cut to inside the Heracles.
The Heracles.
Oh, I'm in there, all right.
Gail, you hack into docking bay 1. You bypass the airlock and enter the Heracles, and you enter a nicer ship than yours. Okay, it is sleek, it is white, it is clean, and it is eerily quiet. As you walk about the ship,
This is a beautiful ship.
on your left, you see a washroom, and the washroom is open, and it has been completely destroyed. No doubt by the crowbar laying on the floor nearby.
Oh.
Like completely smashed. The mirror, the pipes have all been like mangled, like underneath the sink, on top of the sink. The little shower head has been all destroyed, and there's just a crowbar laying there.
This is a
angled, like,
washroom
underneath
on the
sink,
ship.
top of the sink,
Another
the shower head has been
destroyed
all
water
destroyed, and there's
dispensing
just a
unit.
crowbar, laying there.
I pick up the crowbar.
Okay.
Let's see. My industrial equipment skill, that would let me know that this has definitely been destroyed by the crowbar, right? Like, this is someone went at this with a crowbar.
It's very clear that, yeah, the crowbar, but like, someone really was angry, like just completely destroyed the place. You can't think of the
just the water station or the shower station, right?
Yes. Yeah, the
Can
sink
I use
and the
my
shower.
industrial equipment skill to see if I detect any chemical anomalies in the water fixtures or some kind of incongruity here? And
Yep.
yeah, okay, here we go. A fail. I'll take a point of stress.
You take a point of stress. Yeah, you can't put two and two together as to what the motive was here or what was going on, but there's definitely no water spraying anywhere. And you're just, yeah, good.
Sorry if you said this before. I just want to let people know that might not be that familiar with Mothership. I'm just learning it, but I believe it tells you pretty clearly that you usually fail.
Oh yeah.
So
Right.
this
Almost
isn't that
every
we
time.
have failed almost every roll, and the numbers are kind of designed that way for mounting stress. So anyway, I just want to let people know.
Except he hacked a pretty
we're not
sweet-
I can't believe how shitty I'm really. My fear is 17.
Yeah.
And I
That's
need to
why
roll
you're not
under
supposed to. You're not supposed to roll that much because you will fail more often than
Yeah, it's very interesting.
And you succeeded. Jared succeeded on a clutch keypad lock.
Oh, right.
To
Right.
opened it up and got in there. So you're in the ship.
I've
You
succeeded
see-
twice, yeah.
You see the washroom, and then you see a science bay up ahead. And there's
Some kind of science base.
flickering light in there. What do you do?
A science bay, you say? The doctor should look at this. Can I go over to the bridge or piloting controls and see if I can find anything out about who was on this ship, what they were doing here,
Mhm.
secret information that tells me exactly what's going on?
Yeah,
There
sure.
You go. There you go. Seek an information check.
Yeah. Give me a roll to hack into the mainframe because you don't have the required.
But if I'm looking at its navigational controls, then I can use piloting, right? If I'm looking at it's
You
when it
fucking-
docked and navigation and stuff like that.
Gross, sir.
I want to see you
I
play.
know. Yeah.
Yeah, I
There's
want to
just
see
a-
Jared play while Jared is also GMing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that
you
would
would
be-
drive
the
yourself.
GM.
You
would
would
drive
mock
yourself crazy.
yourself.
In what world would you ever do that?
I have this space skill. Can I move into this space?
All right, fine. I go back and I get my companions who are good at hacking and doing things like
All right, so-
involved with science.
All right, so you don't want to explore anymore. You decide to come back on. So maybe we cut back to the workspace. You guys are standing there wondering where she went. Javed, you know that Gail went in there. Maybe you guys start to walk over there and Gail comes out.
Oh yeah.
Y'all need
Well,
to come and take a look.
that was
Yeah,
what
he's
I was
like,
gonna
is
say.
Gail in there? And then he opens up. I just did
Yeah.
your accent. Is Gail in there?
Skip, what were you going to say,
And
Skip?
he comes
Well, I
out.
was gonna say, once Sonia, we established that Sonia is not running down the hall to check on the alarm. I would say let's go into the ship to see what we can do in there.
Yeah, where's Sonia?
Well, there we go. There's the issue.
I
Y'all-
was with her in the bathroom when the alarm went off. What was that alarm?
I have no idea.
Well, I heard something, a buzz, and some
Yes,
sort of alarm, and
I
she
was-
seemed very alarmed and ran toward you guys.
Yes, I was going to hack this mainframe, but tripped. Some say androids have 2 left feet. Some literally do. Not me, but I did trip, and I put my fist through this panel, as you can see, which set off an alarm. Ha 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 ha.
Who the fuck are you guys?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Ah!
Hi, who? What the hell?
I pull up my flamethrower. Just spray in a cone.
Don't surprise him, for God's sake! Don't surprise him.
Got him.
There is a woman standing there, very pretty, but dressed like all of the workers, and she's just standing there with her hands like in her pockets, coming from the quarters, and she's like rubbing sleep out of her eyes. She's like, "I'm sorry, that sounded rude. But who the fuck are you guys? Where's Sonia?"
We are a cargo delivery outfit. We've just dropped off some cargo and we're looking to pick some up. We're waiting for a signature from Mike. Mike is missing, and Sonia, and he looks left, looks left, looks right, is nowhere to be found. Who are you? And don't walk anywhere.
I'm Morgan. I'm a loader here. I'm kind of off.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I yelled, but
No. I Mike's missing. This is because of the shower.
Okay, what's going on with the showers?
Was it Mike? Did Mike destroy the shower?
That's what I heard. That Mike was pissed off and he destroyed the shower.
Why? Why was Mike angry?
I don't know. Mike always is angry. Always been angry.
Was it because of the geologist?
Oh, that guy sucks. I don't know. I know Mike doesn't like him. I think he thinks that he's trying to like one up him. But like, I don't know. I'm a loader. I just kind of hear. I just hear the rumors. But
Where
yeah,
did you just come from?
My room.
Okay. And are you off to work? Off to the mines?
I was gonna get some food. I start in a
Okay.
couple hours. Then I have to go down there. I'm in no rush.
Okay, great. Because I'm sorry, you can't leave right now because everyone who leaves disappears.
You sound crazy.
I know. I understand that. But Mike is missing. Sonia is missing. Ree, you know Ree?
Yeah, I know.
Ree
Ree
also hates it here.
Ree's
Also
cool.
missing.
I love Ree.
May I ask a question?
Yes.
Could I be permitted to touch your head?
What?
May I use my hand to touch your head?
You may not.
All right.
His catchphrase. He keeps using it.
It's his kid's character catchphrase. All right.
All right.
I'd like to go get a cup of coffee. Can I do that? You can come with me.
Yes.
I need to have some coffee.
And he's looking towards the ship. He really wants to get on this ship. He'll turn and say, "Gail, would you mind escorting Morgan to coffee and just bringing her right back here?"
Absolutely.
He's not
No
going to try
problem.
and touch me on the head, is he?
No, but if you wish, he could show you the showers by himself.
What?
Yeah, I no problem. I'm
All
gonna
right,
stay
just
with you, Morgan.
Keep your hands to
Ted,
yourself. man.
just Ted, stop.
I just want to get a cup of coffee and then you can tell me what you want to tell me.
You know, coffee, it seems to wake us up, but it actually has several different deleterious health effects on our metabolism and ultimately on our bructorial system. That is the system by which we excrete waste.
Well, you don't have to drink it. And she leaves.
I'm staying with her. I'm staying with her.
Right, you stay with her, and she goes over to the automated kitchen unit and just presses coffee, and just a cup drops down. Little brown liquid.
I touch her head.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Why are you touching me?
Please forgive me, but I felt that as doing my duties as a union representative, I needed to be sure. Was she corporeal?
I almost just threw my coffee on you.
Did
my
I
God.
touch her head?
Yes, and she's like, "Please don't touch me."
I'm sorry. That was. I apologize.
I literally almost just scalded you with hot coffee. You're very lucky. I know you can't drink it. Can you wear it?
Oh.
Can we look at the
Morgan?
ship?
Yeah, you guys go there. Ted 47 can't make heads or tails with hacking in, but Dr. Zen and Javid, you're there. What do you do?
I'll go into the ship. As soon as they walk away,
Yeah, I want to follow.
The three of you go into the ship.
Yep.
Okay. We cut back to Morgan, and she says, I have to go to my room to get something. I don't want you coming in, but you can come with me. Do not set foot in my room. Do you understand?
Absolutely. I would never set foot in your room without permission. However, I must warn you.
No, however.
There's a chance that when you... What now? Let
No,
me
howevers.
finish.
Just
May
stay
I
outside
finish?
my... Okay.
There is a chance that when you enter your room, you will cease to exist. Is that a chance you want to take?
Yes.
If you wow, now that is a pickup line.
That's
You
a
know?
great line.
If you enter your room alone,
But without
you may
me.
cease to exist. But
I
if
don't wanna
I'm
see
allowed
that
to
happen.
accompany you for one drink,
I
You may
can
continue to
assure you,
exist.
I mean absolutely. I have no sexual interest in you whatsoever. My bride is space.
Okay.
I'm married to the void.
You're
I am
And
married to
she
the
is
void.
large.
okay. Enjoy
my
your
bride is space.
enjoy your space wife. And she walks over to her door. She opens it and she turns around and she just like puts her hands out. She says, "You stay here." And she walks into her room and you see her like go over to her desk and fiddle with something. And you just happen to notice, you kind of look in the room, very Spartan. There's like a single bed with some sheets, nothing fancy, but you do notice that like the ceiling tiles are all movable and one of them is like slightly ajar. There's kind of like a drop ceiling that must be connected to like the vent system, and you notice that like it's been moved recently. Maybe she's hiding some contraband in there or something. That's the only thing you really notice. And she just kind of fiddles in her desk.
I
while
can't
you-
help but notice that you is in a state of disrepair. Would you like for me to repair it for you? It would involve me
Nope,
entering the
No,
room.
no, thank you. Not necessary. You stay right there. What happened with Sonia again?
Sonia, along with the other inhabitants of this station, appear to be disappearing.
Okay, that's news to me.
If I were smart, Morgan, look at me.
I am.
If I were, are you looking at me?
I haven't left my gaze.
If I was smart, my crew and I would get back on board the last ship, rocket out of here as fast as we possibly can.
Oh no,
There's
don't
something
go.
very strange is going on here. But I believe it is my duty as a union representative to report these happenings to the proper authorities so that emergency rectification can commence. Therefore, we are investigating this anomaly. Do you know anything about what's happening here? Now is your one and only chance to tell me, and as a union member, you have to tell me.
I don't. I'm just a loader. I know that things
Loaders
have
are
been,
part of the union. Morgan, go ahead and tell me what you know.
things have been a little tense since the Italian doctor guy showed up. And I know they found something down there that they were concerned about.
You know what? Keep talking. I'm just going to fix your ceiling. And I walk into the room.
Please don't walk into my room.
And we cut back to the three of you numbskulls walking onto the Heracles.
Such a jerk.
You walk onto the Heracles, and you immediately see the destroyed washroom. The crowbar, not where it was originally, because Gale moved it. And then up ahead, the flickering lights of the science bay. What do you do?
I'm
drawn
going
to the-
ahead.
Yeah,
I'm
go
like,
Yeah,
I'm
science
leading.
bay.
I'm leading Dr. Zinn into there, just like
Dr. Zinn, these pipes seem to match your description of what happened in the shower in the other area.
Yes, and she says that Mike busted up that shower, and there is no way that one man could do that. I'm telling you, it would take a force of people working together to do it, or some sort of machine or weapon.
Dr. Zen, let's have some fun. I think seeing the second destroyed bathroom provokes another fear.
Yeah.
Dave.
At disadvantage,
can't-
baby.
Oh man! Wow. So they just wanted it so that everyone hates whatever player's an android. That's
Yeah,
how they
you just
designed the
see.
game.
Maybe you're just seeing like his
Okay.
head. His head
Hey.
does a double twitch as he like cocks his head like a puppy, but it goes.
Just want to let you know, asshole. I just succeeded on the
Great.
first. One.
Oh,
I rolled a 13.
That's the first one.
Okay.
Damn it! No.
99.
78. Not a fumble.
Okay.
Fail.
Great year. I was year I was born.
Dr. Zin, you seem incredibly weak and soft.
You take another stress.
Okay.
Your stress is just mounting a little
Adding
bit.
it up, and yeah, he sees the other bathroom. There's something unexplained here. I want to go. I want to go into that lab, and his fear is sort of manifesting in like his need to get answers immediately, and he feels comfortable in a lab, and perhaps there's something in here that could point him in the right direction.
Okay. You all walk into the lab and you see just a pretty well appointed science lab for a corporate geologist. And the lights are flickering like they've been batted around a little bit. They're kind of like they have the fluorescents that are hanging and they're a little askew. You see a microscope that has been used recently, and a small cassette recorder, like for taking notes, sitting next to it. What do you do?
I mean, I think there's no brainer. He reaches over, finger trembling, to the recorder. Just like, hits play or rewind. Which is...
You hit erase. Oh, fuck. No.
Shit.
Why
This
did I
is making me
erase?
think of Event Horizon, where they watch
Yes.
the recording of what happened
Oh,
to the crew.
Oh, dude. That is... Talk about a fear roll. Sanity roll.
All right, so you hear a voice, a man's voice. Initial reports confirmed. Subject appears to be biochemical in nature. Place of origin suggests medical use, though that's not much of a theory. Disappearance of worker 7709, likely unrelated. Possible negative reaction to water? Not yet clear. I'll follow up this morning. Initial positive result on the substance's medical properties. Whether it's possible to control its effects on our biology, what is essentially alien biology, currently inconclusive. It's incredible. Truly incredible. A rate of healing beyond anything. It's almost as if it's replacing cells entirely, rewriting the body at the molecular level based on some like a cocoon. How the creature is broken down and then remade. If anyone finds this, please don't touch it. Do not come into contact with it. Everyone roll a fear save.
So
At
dead space.
disadvantage.
Yeah. So dead space.
I don't
Yeah,
know. Does
sorry.
Ted have to roll the disadvantage too, or do you
I
just?
don't think
inflict
so.
That on others.
Ted's
Ted's
fear is an 87.
Okay.
Yeah, that seems about
I
right.
failed but didn't fumble.
I also failed, but did not fumble.
Success.
One stress each for Javed, and third point of stress there for Dr. Zen. And there's just this microscope sitting there, and you see there is a specimen on a slide under there. Does anybody have like xenobiology?
No. Okay. You have to like do
Your
the
fucking
whole
glasses
path.
don't have it.
You have to have a degree in biology first, then you got to move on.
He wanted
Uh,
this.
it's like
he
10
had the
years
hy-
of
He went
schooling.
hyperspace.
Yeah,
He went hyperspace.
All right.
Come
so
on,
you're-
let me take a look at it.
You can take a look.
Roll some intellect.
What's
Come
your
on.
intellect, Joe?
Mine is 54.
In Mothership,
Oh,
the
yeah.
answer is always yes.
Yes.
Was
I
that
at
an
least wanna take a
Italian-
look.
Was that an Italian accent, Troy, that we heard?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not
I
asking
thought
you.
so. I thought it
I'm not
sounded
asking you,
Italian.
Troy, if you
Yeah.
actually did an Italian accent.
Italian, maybe
Story-wise,
German dad.
Diegetically wasn't an Italian accent.
Yes, it did sound very Italian.
Right. In the lore of this show, that was Italian.
Right.
Space Italy.
Space Italy. Yeah. Things have changed.
Leaning
Oh,
tower
take
of
a- I
Pisa
take a
is
look.
ship.
Italy has merged with Germany in this.
That's right.
I take a look at the specimen.
Okay.
And touch it.
I'm not gonna touch
You
it.
start
You just
licking
kind of you grab the slide.
Is this the?
it. Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm just a
Imagine it tasted
physicist.
like
What do I
cinnamon.
know about xenobiology? All right, I'll take a look. And can I roll intellect?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
With advantage.
Wait, is it?
I think you should. I think strategically that's what I do.
I mean, I don't think I can do much better than that because I crit
Oh, there you
44. Under
Yeah.
54.
go. Awesome.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So this is just straight up intellect. Now, I would say a regular success on this, you'd be like, all right, well, this is definitely something unnatural, something non-human, maybe something that is outside of the norm. But with a crit, I think your intellect would allow you to have a slightly deeper understanding. It is some sort of like yellow substance that you're studying it under the microscope, and there is like a piece of human tissue that has been added to the yellow goo, and the way that you're watching them interact with each other, it looks like it's like a piece of skin. It's very obviously a piece of skin. It looks like the goo is like actively rewriting the tissue at like a cellular level.
Ugh.
So it kind of looks like a rapid healing type thing, and the skin starts to look reinforced for a moment, but it seems super unstable. And just as quickly as it because there's all these little like flaps of skin around the slide now that you look under it, just as quickly as it seems to empower the skin just like breaks down and like starts to melt. And Javed, you're the first one that like you're looking over his shoulder and Ted's there, and you just hear this like scraping sound behind you. And then we cut back to the bunks where she's like, "Get out of my room! Get out of! I told you to stay!" And she's like, "Kantaro! Kantaro!" She starts banging on the wall next to her.
Please, ma'am, this is an investigation by a duly appointed union representative. And I'm going to climb up and look at that ceiling while she's shouting.
She's like, "Kantaro!" And she rushes out of the room to go over into Kantaro's
Oh!
bunk.
Well, now you done it. You gone and disappeared.
You're gone and ceased to exist.
You done
I
gone
mean,
and
I
vanished.
tried to tell you.
What's in this ceiling?
You slide open the ceiling and you see a bunch of snacks. Just
Snacks?
like a
Snacks.
bunch of like chocolatey,
Jesus.
uh,
Oh,
sugary,
we're going
sweet, salty snacks, and a stim pack.
Cool.
Take it.
I'll
And
take
that's all you see. But the only other thing you notice is like these tiles can be moved, and you could like actually enter the ducts. And as you look up there, you see like blood droplets on like a duct way, way, way up above.
Yeah.
There's one thing that I must do this very moment. I take this pile of processed sugary foods filled with empty calories and very little nutrients, and I throw it into the recycler immediately. so it can endanger nobody else on the station.
Okay.
This is making me think of The Fly. This is the first thing that pops to mind.
With all the sugar?
With all the sugar, yeah, and the body.
And then, because it is my duly appointed duty as a union representative, I climb up into the ductwork with my nail gun in my hand.
Yeah.
As you climb up, you just hear her scream. And you're like halfway up.
From the other room, like from Kintaro's room?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll jump down and I'll run to Kintaro's room.
You run in there, and she's just like leaning against the wall. And you see, this is the room of that guy that like was looking out the door at you, that the woman came out of the room.
Right.
You've seen her again. He just kind of shut the door. Actually, you didn't see that. I think just
I didn't see it. I don't know who the fuck this guy is.
But there's just the outfit that, like, for our movie-going audience, the outfit that he is wearing is laying on the bed, and there's just like melted skin and viscera like within the clothing. Like his body just like completely dissolved. And she's just like, give me a fear save.
Can I ask a mechanical question?
What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah.
What's the difference between fear and sanity in terms of these saves?
Oh, I saw a great fear is like when you are faced with something that is, what is going on here? Sanity is when you're faced with the unnatural, basically.
But it's breaking your
Yeah,
understanding of
breaking
reality.
Yeah.
Fear is like a physical threat, whereas insanity is something that challenges your notion of what reality is.
This is probably the closest to sanity here, but I'm going to stick with fear just in the moment. Because I don't think you fully registered this. All right, so you take a stress. She's like, I gotta find Sonia. I gotta find Sonia, and she just like goes to run out of the room.
I point my nail gun at her and I say, "Stop where you're at. We all need to stick together."
But what's going on here? What happened to him?
There's some sort of alien organism aboard the ship. Or some sort of rift in reality that's changing the physics. Or there might be a temporal anomaly and we're all reliving this moment over and over. I haven't figured it out yet. The point is, you're not going anywhere. Come on. We're going into the ducts. And I want to open the ceiling panel and start to climb.
I love this guy.
He's really.
So you just, at nail gun point, lead her through the ducts.
Get in them ducks.
Get up in that duct.
Get up in them ducks.
Get up in them ducks. Back to the Heracles. Javid, you hear a scraping sound. You're the first one to hear it with your eagle ears.
I have the ears of an eagle.
Ears of an eagle.
The nose of a slug.
Finely tuned marine senses. You turn around and you see a man standing there in a doctor's coat. And he's got like these big infrared goggles hanging around his neck. And he's completely silent and just staring at you. And then he smiles, and as his mouth widens, this like yellow goo dribbles out of his mouth, like just leaking, like he had just squished a raw egg in his mouth, and all this yellow is just kind of like, and he lunges right at you, Javid. What do you do?
Oh man, I want to take. I'm like, I can't let this guy clearly seems infected with this substance. I can't let it touch me or any of us. I want to like try to throw something in his path. If there is no way to block him, I'm going to pull my kirpan, my knife, and fight him just to keep him.
Oh
off
no,
the
there's
others.
so much shit in here. You could easily flip a desk or a big thing like that. Give me a strength check.
Okay. Oh, fail.
All right, you're gonna take one stress, and he lunges at you and just like, and he just grabs you, and he's just like holding you, and he's like bringing his mouth to your face, What do you guys do?
That's not great.
Yeah, I mean, Dr. Zin's first instinct, he sort of like falls back against the table and he's like gonna run. But I mean, when he sees Java get grabbed by this thing, he's just gonna like, and he's gonna try to grab some like somebody took the crowbar, right? There's no crowbar there now, right? He's gonna grab some loose piece of metal, piping, a computer terminal, something that he can just grab and try to smash this thing over the head so it lets go of Javid. And then his plan is to run the fuck out of here onto his ship and fly home.
Okay.
I just want to give you the future look.
Give me a combat check.
Oh God.
You're just grabbing like a keyboard and just like
slam. But it's one of those reinforced keyboards.
Yep.
Dude, success. 16 under 31.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
All right, give me a d6 of damage.
Okay. Come on. Come on! Dr. Helios in! 2. Keyboard level damage.
Yeah,
Come on! Dr. Helios in!
Keyboard level damage. Keys go exploding everywhere into the air. Clang!
Boom! You're able to hit him, and like, although it doesn't do a lot of damage, it like, I'd say it pulls him off of Javid for a moment, and he like turns his attention towards you as you just start running back to the other ship.
Yes.
That's what you want to do.
Look, we got a lot of games going on this weekend.
Yeah, yeah.
I've got a lot of systems in my head.
I know you do.
I read something about you need to move and then act. I don't know if that's Mythic Bastion language in this game. I hope it's not this game.
I believe that's Mythic Bastion Land
Okay.
because I was reading it last night from 8 to midnight.
Yeah. So I'm going to smash and I mean, can I see if I smash, can I see that it even for a split second releases Javid? Like,
No, I said it. It's enough
Okay,
that
you
like,
said
while it didn't do a lot of damage, it like distracted.
stuns it for a second.
To
And then I'm like, we're going back to the ship. We're getting back to this fucking ship right now. And I start running.
Okay, you start running. Ted, 47. What do you do?
Is in this lab, is there like something that looks like a containment zone? You know what I mean? Like a quarantine
Or like a
Booth.
sleep pod, even like a sleep pod or something.
Oh yeah, anything. Yeah, something
Oh,
to
yeah,
trap them in.
absolutely. There's something like that. Yeah, I mean it's pretty janky, but like you certainly could risk it. It's much more fun if I say yes.
Yes, right? So I'm going to, I want to maybe come up behind, because if he's kind of engaged with Javid, I would like
Right.
to like grab him and just kind of like from the behind and be like, and like shove him into this thing.
All right, I'm gonna say strength for that.
That's a bummer. You'd think that an android would just be a fucking unit, right? Like
Yeah,
in every
I know.
movie, an android
Unit.
can fucking crush. But no, I have a
I mean, he's
36.
not Data. It's a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope. Ah, I forgot to say please.
All right, so you fail, and I'm gonna say that like you take one stress, and you see him like as he pulls away from Javid after being smashed by the keyboard, he reaches into his pocket and pulls out a little scalpel, and goes to stab you.
Oh,
So I'm gonna make my first roll here, which is just gonna be a combat roll. To
I
see
don't
if
roll
he.
any, I don't like dodge or do anything, right?
No, this is like, dude, it's so crazy fluid. Sometimes you don't roll, and I just tell you what
Just
happens.
roll to hit.
Sometimes
Do it,
I
yeah.
roll. It's like just following the fiction. That's the way I'm interpreting it here. So he's gonna try and just kind of stab you with the
Sure.
old scalpel. It's just a scalpel. Can't be that bad.
Yeah, I'm an android.
And he succeeded,
Okay.
and you're gonna take 4 points of damage.
Ow.
White blood.
I'm gonna say
Uh,
I'm
my
gonna say
milk
he
blood.
just like pulls this out and just fucking stabs you with the scalpel and like leaves it in your chest. Milk.
Looks at just looks at it. I can see that our negotiations have ended.
We'll go back to
Before they
Javid
begin.
here. Now that we're in this.
So Javid, now that this guy's been knocked off of me and he sees what Ted is trying to do, I'm going to use my jujitsu to try to like knock him off balance and into this pod.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck yeah. Does this half alien corpse man, no jujitsu. Like, shut up. Let's go.
Jiu-jitsu. All right. So is that a skill that you have?
That's hand-to-hand combat.
Hand-to-hand combat?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, if you had jujitsu, I'd give you an advantage to that, but flavor jujitsu, yeah. Just all right. So
Flavor
roll,
jujitsu.
little flavor.
The best
BJJ.
kind.
Okay.
Okay, that's a success. 36 under 69.
All right.
Nice.
So nice. So you just kind of like redirect his energy and throw him into this bay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go back to Dr. Zinn here. Just give me a speed check to make sure that you get into the workspace within this
Okay.
time period here.
Fail. 79.
All right, so I'm gonna say that like you take one stress and you just kind of get disoriented for a second. You like run back into the bay and you're like, wait, where's the exit?
Yeah,
and-
I thought our ship was on this side. You know.
yeah,
You
and
did actually get turned around this time.
Yeah.
You faked it last time.
You get turned around and you're looking out a window and you see your ship, the last shift, like over there, and you're like, I ran to the complete wrong side of the ship.
You also see yourself taking a dump in it.
Right, and you're
By the way, in the shower of the last ship. By the way,
Why don't you put a window in the shower?
by the way,
Rolling out.
Rob shouted it out earlier when we played back that John, and that was great voice acting, by the way, Troy.
Thanks, buddy.
That was straight out of Dead Space.
Big time.
Like, and I don't think
Oh.
you've played Dead Space, Troy, and it
I
is
have not.
phenomenal,
It's
and
so
you
good.
will love it. It is straight out of Dead Space, and so is that. Like, just me playing. How many times I'm like, I need to get somewhere, and I'm running along a ship, and then I'm like, God damn it! Like, I know that I ran the opposite corridor that I needed to run, and it'll kill you sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah.
so bad.
All right, let's go back quickly here to 1047. So Javed has used his Herculean strength to just throw this guy into the pod, and he's like trying to get back out, this yellow goo coming out of his mouth. What do you do?
Wait, so did I miss the jujitsu roll? Was
No,
there
no,
a-
he rolled it. He's in this pod. You might be able to shut and secure the door if you're
Yeah, is the scalpel still like sticking out of me, or is it still in
Yeah.
his hand? Okay.
still
Ah.
it's just like in you, and milk is dribbling down your
Yeah,
chest.
I ignore it and just walk to the thing and try to slam it shut.
Okay, slam it shut. Give me a strength check.
Sure, it's a door. It's a door on two hinges. I should probably roll to see if I can close it.
Well, I mean, Rob, the game is
Fuck you, 15 under 36.
Yeah!
I shut the door.
What an incredible feat of strength to be able to shut a door. Wow. He
In
must
my
be a
head
robot.
canon,
or
it was
something.
like you want to shut it so he can't get out. And
Yeah,
so,
well, you know what I do is I shut it and I take the scalpel out of my chest and then jam it into the lock and like
Yes,
yank it off.
now we're talking.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for.
There you go.
I was going to let
Nice.
you pass no matter what, but I just wanted you to take the stress. I
Yeah.
bet you a lot of wardens are just like stress.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
stress
What, you can
on
max out at 20
Rack
or
up the
something, so they
stress.
probably
Yeah.
wanted to really
Like, just fucking
crank
give
it
the
up.
stress.
Yeah.
All right, so you get in there, it's just like and you are safe for the moment, you think. We cut back to the vents, and now we're in the vents. And she's like, please stop pointing that nail gun at me.
All right. If you agree to cooperate and help me find out what's going on here, then
What are we looking for? Why are we in these vents? Why is Kintara a pile of goo?
Look at what's right ahead of you there. You see that blood?
Is that blood?
Yeah. Here, wait. And I'm gonna turn on my headlamp, which is
Yeah.
a piece of equipment that I had with me.
Nice. That I had with.
That I had with me.
You turn on your headlamp, and you see the vents like go all throughout. They go wrap around back to the main space. They go back to the bathroom. There's like this trail of blood that goes back towards the washrooms. Like whatever happened was coming this way, perhaps. They go all the way into the hydroponic garden. But with your lights on, you see two things. You see a lone cassette tape just like sitting on the floor about 10, 20 feet ahead of you. And you see a computer panel like built into the vents,
Whoa. All right.
like a
Morgan.
mini terminal.
Morgan, the cassette tape cannot be played by the terminal, right? Or
No, you would need like a mini cassette recorder or something like that.
All right, I don't know where we'd find something like that. I take.
She says, Sonia is constantly listening to music. It's terrible. She's always playing this music for us, but she has a cassette recorder in her room.
All right. Yeah. All right. This is a good clue, but let me just look at the computer terminal real quick. And
Okay.
I turn on the computer terminal and see what it's all about.
And it's just like, it comes up and you've got like a map of the station, diagnostics, a schedule, roster, comms, control. You've got like main access. It's like a main terminal here hidden within the vents.
Can I give everything access to everywhere, like unlock everything?
Do you have any sort of computer skill? And saying no doesn't mean you can't. I'm just curious.
No, I do not.
Okay. All right. So
I'm better at industrial equipment with it, which this also seems to, in some ways, deal with.
All right. So you're just kind of fumbling around. You see.
Skillfully.
All right, so you're a moron.
Yeah, you're an ignorant moron.
All right. So you see that there's the quarters. There's 10 rooms. There's the mess hall. There's the washroom. There's the workspace. There's 2 docking bays. Docking bay 1 and docking bay 2. You see both of them are. You see the docking bay 2 is unlocked, but docking bay 1 looks to be offline, and you're like, oh, I did that.
Yeah.
Then you see there is like a line for an elevator shaft going down to another space where the mine is, and another airlock down there that is currently locked. So you realize, like, down at the elevator, there's another airlock to get deeper within the asteroid, in the mine shaft. Beyond that, you do see that there are controls that are administrator access only that require a key card that allow you to control the airlocks, to turn the water on and off. There's a connection to the hydroponics lab, and also like a deeper system shutdown that looks like if you had the right key card, you could initiate a self-destruct sequence for the
Let's go to Sonia's room. I need her key card. And we'll play this tape. I bet there's some sort of exposition dump on it.
Just get me out of here. Just get me out of here.
Shut up or I'll shoot you with nails. No, he
That
didn't say
that better be your nail gun in my butthole. And you go down to her room.
I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
And you
All right.
look at
I
the
go
names.
down to, yeah.
Ashraf, Dana, Jerome, Kantara, Morgan, Ree, Rosa, Mike, and then a room that doesn't have a name on it, Sonia.
Yeah.
You
I
walk
go in.
You walk into Sonia's room, and first thing you see is a lanyard hanging on the wall with a key card.
I grab the key card.
And then there's a boombox with a stack of cassettes next to
I
it.
slot in the cassette tape.
Okay.
Play it.
This is Mike.
Oh.
I'm not.
Titular Mike.
I'm not okay. Something is wrong. The water. I don't know. I can't stay up here for long. I broke the shower. I told Sonia it was an accident, but
Moldenauer's just going, mm-hmm.
it's
I
the
saw that.
it's the water. I don't think it likes the water. I'm going back into the mine. I need quiet. Oh God. I don't know. Please fix me. I don't know what's happening.
All right. I shut off the boombox and I go, an exposition dump, just as I thought. And I'm going to pour a
Morgan's
glass
like,
of water.
That chicken marsala that was Ree. She was like, I have to take an exposition dump.
And I
She
hand
sees
a glass
herself
of
taking
water
an
to,
extra.
Yeah, she sees herself doing it.
I hand a glass of water to Morgan and I go,
Thank you.
we're going to use these to defend ourselves. Just like in the classic M. Night Shyamalan film Signs. And then I would like to go back to
That film's
the-
3,000 years old.
Yeah, I know.
In the National Archive.
a
Yeah.
couple hundred years old, sure.
It's
but
the
I
only
enjoy
movie that exists.
classic films. And then I'm gonna go back to the place in the ducts with the key card access.
Okay. All right, so you access with the key card. It allows you to open the airlock downstairs, as well as the other 2 airlocks, but you've already disabled one, and one leads back to your ship. So you could effectively open the airlock should you decide to go down into the mine. And the other option you have is you can blow up the entire base with everyone in it. There is a self-defense system built in that would allow you to exterminate the base.
I take a sip of my water and then I'm like, wait, I need this. All right. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Self-destruct. Deet.
Yeah.
Cut back to the other guys. You're Dr. Zen, you're like losing your bearings, and all of a sudden you hear tung 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 tung, and you look out and you see Ted 47 and Javed come running up.
Let's go. We are leaving. We are fucking out of here. And he's running to our ship.
You don't have to tell me twice. And yeah, he grabs
I
Ted.
concur.
Yeah, we run to our
And
our
I'm
ship.
just gonna yell, Gale! Gale!
I come down out of a duct above
Panicky
you,
scream.
holding a
drops into the
perfectly balanced glass of water.
Ha!
And then Morgan falls next to him with a gun. I guess I'm part of your crew now.
Yes.
Morgan, you are
We are
welcome to
going.
join us because you seem to be a real person. Hold on, let me check. And I splash her with the water.
Please, why do you
Stop doing that.
please
All
stop
right.
doing things like that?
Did you
You
touch her
check
head
out.
yet?
Yes, he touched my head and he went into my room.
I run into our ship, the last shift, and start powering it up to get the hell out of here.
You don't have your cargo.
Oh well.
Don't care. Get fired.
We don't have this.
Lose
we can't
jobs.
Get the signature.
Like,
Yeah.
it's not worth it. It's
There's no
not
way.
worth it.
We
Let's
can't
go.
get that signature.
All right, so you start running back to your ship. You get all the way to the airlock, and the cat, Prince the cat, appears.
We all stop.
And the cat is just like standing there in front of the airlock and looks at you and like reaches up his haunches and just. And you realize that it's not hissing at you.
Oh.
It's hissing at something that it can see that you can't.
Oh, shit.
And all of a sudden, Ted 47, you just feel like something grabbed you.
Ah.
And you guys see Ted 47 go stiff.
Oh my god.
And what do you do?
Time to put it in order for a Ted 48.
Ted is
I'm
just being,
gonna-
like,
I'm gonna-
lifted off the ground.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. This is hard. Rob, you're a great guy. And,
It's a one shot, and
I
I'll
really
wait
love your
1048.
character.
It's fine.
but he also causes every fear roll to be at disadvantage. There is a mechanical thing that is forcing the narrative here.
Yeah.
No, seriously, like I turn, I see, and I run.
All right, give me a speed roll.
You give me speed roll. God damn it, I can't believe I have to roll speed. Speed! Speed! Come on, I need it. Save a life. 84.
Okay. One stress.
Right, we're piling up.
Give me a sanity roll as well. Sanity save. Everybody give me a sanity save.
Sanity.
What are we looking at? Or
Yeah,
is
what
it
is happening
invisible?
to me?
You don't see anything.
But what
Whatever
does Ted feel? What am I
you
feeling?
feel like two giant arms are grabbing you and lifting you up and like back. Like almost like
My
you're
God.
being pulled up and like into something.
I succeeded at my sanity save.
Okay, success on the sanity save. Tell me about the failures.
I failed.
Failed.
Okay, you'll
Okay.
take a stress.
All right, everybody, take another stress. Jared, you take a stress.
What's this
Because whenever the scientist fails a sanity roll, everybody takes a stress
Whoa.
that's around. And I fumbled my sanity roll with a 66.
Okay.
Oh no.
Well, let's get into the panic roll system. Please, what did you roll on the? Actually, no. You just roll a d20. for your
Yep.
panic, okay.
Here we go.
And then
Panic
remember
roll.
that number, because if you fail, that number determines your effect.
You got to roll over your sanity.
I rolled a natty 18, so well over my
Well over your sanity. Okay.
my panic, my stress
Yeah.
rather.
All right. So as you're just like panicked and stressing out, and you run,
And
you
he's
kinda-
like he's screaming and he's like, "We're leaving!" And it's like putting everybody on edge.
you smash your face into the wall and just kind of like stumble back, like on your way to the airlock. Javed, what do you do?
I succeeded on my panic roll, but I'm gonna try to get this thing off of Ted. I'm gonna
Okay.
try to fight it, like even though I can't see it.
Okay.
Pulls out his kirpan and just starts like stabbing it where it looks like it might be.
All right. Give me a combat roll at disadvantage,
Disadvantage.
because you're just like stabbing into the air. Like,
What's up, Ted?
am I hitting?
Success.
Success!
And that is 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. Okay. Gale.
I take my glass of water and I throw it onto the invisible assailant.
That's right. You had the glass of water
Yeah.
the entire time. Okay.
Yep.
Give me a speed roll.
A speed roll?
Yeah.
You want speed, not combat?
Yeah, I think
It's
speed.
how fast the water's flying out of the cup.
How quick can you like use your reflexes to throw the water at the?
Failure with a 58.
No.
Okay.
No.
The water just hits Dr. Zinn, and he falls again and hits his head and dies. No, you just like you go to throw it, and it
And that's all the time we have.
it hits Morgan. All right, so as you guys are standing there, Ted, I'd like to give you a chance to escape the grasp of this thing. Tell me what you'd like to do.
Well, at this point, can I see it fully now? Like I'm being
No.
brought backwards.
No, you feel
It's
it.
invisible.
Whatever this is completely invisible, and it is just drawing it, and you just feel like warm, hot breath on the top of your head, like you're being pulled into a mouth.
Oh God. I guess I have to try to strength out of this, or I can try to talk to it.
Yeah.
It's up to you, Ted.
Time to talk to it.
Ted's gonna try to talk. Ted's gonna be like, I know 6 million forms of communication. This will be fine. And whatever sounds he's hearing, he tries to mimic. He's trying to tell it to put him down. That he's there. It's Queen. This is intellect, I'm guessing.
Sure.
An 8 under a lot. 68.
No,
No, sorry. What am I saying? Linguistics. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I rolled an 8. I succeeded.
You try to speak to this thing, going through your Rolodex of every language you've ever learned. All of you standing there after Javed strikes true on this thing and feels like a warm liquid hit your skin, splashing out from it. You look down at your arm. Gale, you throw the water and it hits Morgan, and Morgan is backing up. Dr. Zinn is like picking himself up off the ground, and the four of you watch as Ted 47's body is like jerked upward into the air, and he's like suspended in midair. And then you just hear this like tearing sound, and you watch just like this milky explosion that like hangs in midair for a second and then disappears into a hole you can't see, until the last thing you see are Ted 47's boots just disappearing.
I require assistance.
Oh my God.
Blackout. Did the crew of the last shift survive beyond that?
I think I
All
did.
the more reason to.
We will tell you if we get to 6,000 PowerPoints.
I mean, my God,
So
what a fun fucking
ridiculous.
game. I could have played this for another 16 hours, but
Seriously.
there is Regency Cthulhu to be done. We're obviously, this schedule is going to be a little crazy all weekend. Sit tight. Regency Cthulhu is coming very soon. Thank you so much for everybody who watched. We want to play this again, and we're going to play it with or without you. But please, if you are able to subscribe, if you haven't subscribed, upgrade your subscription. Go annual if you can. Remember, even if you can't jump up to the next plan, just a little bit between. Go from 6 to 8, 8 to 10, 12 to 15. It makes a huge difference. If the entire Naish does this, we're going to crush all of these goals. We're very close to that first goal of a season of the One Ring. We're almost at 2,000 power. Stay tuned. Regency of Cthulhu is next. Thanks for watching.
Thank
Bye,
you,
everybody.
Troy. Thanks,
Bye.
guys.
We're coming back in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Word to your mother.
Ship.